Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-na-na-na-na. Warming up my voice. And you can hear it now. Relaxing Roland sounds as Frost is freaking yelling over it. Sorry, I'll mute myself again. I need a new iPhone for the battery. It's almost to the point where the battery drains while it's plugged in. It's getting down there. It's getting old. I need a new iPhone for face tracking. Luckily, iPhone 10s probably aren't that expensive, like on eBay or something. Sorry, I'm just getting some stuff plugged in still. I was like 30 seconds until I was gonna switch over to the screen, and I look down and I see a lack of things to track my hand and face, so I should probably clean that off. There we go. Hello everybody, my name is Well Rested and today we're going to be playing Trails to Azure. Yay! Good morning, wait no, good afternoon. How's it going? Today, I already said what we're gonna do. I don't want to say it again. I gotta put that up. I have a funny story. For Christmas, my father and stepmother got for my grandmother primarily, but I also have been using it, got her a puzzle, a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. And she loves puzzles. And I get some joy out of it too. When she first opened it up on the table, I helped her separate out the pieces by color, and we got the frame together and started working on some of the inside pieces. But there's something in the house that we were unsure of if it would make it difficult or not to make a puzzle. That being Oodles. Hi. That being Oodles, my cat. And he was uncertain at first. He was uncertain at first about the puzzle. He would lay in his box. We have a box that he likes. He's had this box for a long time, like a shipping box that he sits in on the table. The box is always on the table. He goes into it. So he would sit in that box at the corner of the table and watch us mess with the pieces. And every once in a while, we would just hear a meow. He would just whine. I could play with him. I could walk him. I'd bring him back in. He'd wear out. He wouldn't want to play anymore. I'd go and I'd work on the puzzle. Meow. Meow. And that's all built up to today. So he's become more brave. But here's the funny thing. I woke up in the morning and, you know, Oodles doesn't care about the puzzle. We play. I offer him a walk. He doesn't want to go for a walk. So we play for like half an hour and everything's good. He doesn't go up on the table once. However, my grandmother gets home from work. Oodles looks her dead in the eye, hops up onto the table, and lays on the puzzle. He sees my grandmother, who is the primary puzzle solver, and lays on the puzzle, flat across as much of it as he can. He is doing it intentionally. He is unfazed. He is so nonchalant about it. Smacks his tail, looks at us all smug. Power play. Par play! It is a par play, alright. Yeah, Oodles is pretty smart about a lot of things, and I'm proud of my baby boy. And he's the kid of the house. And so we just kind of laugh at it. We kind of, you know, facepalm, put our heads, a hand to our head and say, ah, well, whatever. It's okay. He's fine with it. It's fine. He can pull the puzzle apart. And no, he doesn't play with the puzzle pieces. We were surprised. We thought, oh, well, Oodles is gonna play with the puzzle pieces. They're little things for him to knock around. A cat. Little pieces for him to knock around. But no, he doesn't care about the pieces unless we are doing something with them. Oodles is a cat. He is a box cat. He likes to go in boxes, which is most cats. But there's a thing on my channel where you can throw him in a box at me. He was in a Coca-Cola box one time. And I got a picture of him coming out after me. And so that's what this is. His Highness Oodles the First. He is the king of this household. Also the kid of this household. We pamper him and I bend to all of his needs. I think I spoke with everyone here. Yeah, okay. Alright, so last time I was feeling nauseous, so I stopped in the middle of a section of Cross, which is unusual. Is the nightmare over? Is Noelle still gone? Not only is Noelle still gone, Noelle has been consumed by the monstrosity that is this Crossbell Defense Force. When I see Noelle in that icky uniform, I'm gonna cry. I don't like the new uniform. I liked the green uniform. Was it green? I don't know. A few missables this time. Can't remember exactly what we have. We haven't gotten anything yet. Cure Balm can't cure this nightmare. Oh yeah, we were in the middle of reading our Crossbell times. Let's start at 5. Probably missed 4, but we've read that earlier in the game. The old purple-blue uniform. Yeah. Purple-blue. I don't like the white and blue. I mean, I like white and blue. It's a good color. I just don't think I like the uniforms. It's a change. I don't like change. Clearly, I like white and blue. Look at my hair. Featured story and independent Crossbell, yay or nay? Yay! Wait. It's feeling kind of nay right now. The referendum approaches. As the blistering summer continues, we hope that all our readers are faring well. Here in Crossbell, the independence referendum will be held in 5 days. That's a week and 5 days ago. Wait. No, that's today. No, that's a week and 5 days ago. Okay. She's left Crossbell. Noelle's gone. She's died. She died and went to where Fran is. Fromst is part of the CDF. I mean, the SSS... I think... Okay, I forgot. I think that's what Sergei is fighting for. The scary thing is... Dieter Croix has done this, right? Dieter Croix has called for independence and he has created a military state. It's probably gonna be a very strong-fisted military state, but that's what he's created. He's called for independence and has combined the CPD, the Crossbell Police Department, and the Crossbell Guardian Force into the Crossbell Defense Force. Now, I think what Sergei is doing at the Crossbell Defense Force right now, at the headquarters, is fighting for the SSS to stay independent. Because what need do they have for the SSS when everyone should just be... They probably want us in uniform, right? Everyone's in uniform. They're gonna want us in uniform. The SSS can't live as the CDF exists now. But I think Sergei might be fighting for us. But there's a big problem with that. You see, Dieter Croix, throughout Zero and throughout Azure, has looked at the SSS as his carrier of justice. We are the light bringer to his darkness. Hi, Instructor Reed. We are his champion. The SSS. Hi, Butter Tarts. Have a good stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. We are his champion of justice. And I bet Dieter Croix has big things planned for us. And Sergei is going to try and fight for us to prevent whatever Dieter Croix wants us to do. I'm scared for the SSS. Where is Crossbell? Sandwiched in between the the Erabonia to the west and the Culvard to the east. Sergei is off screen, so he's dead. That is so sad. I agreed with President Croix's address 100%. Crossbell is our home. We have to show our support and do our part however we can. She's falling for it. So we're independent now. Well, I'm all for it. Consequences be danged. That's a scary sentiment. We should worry about these consequences. Just the thought of us finally being free makes my heart swell up with courage. Not that I didn't want independence for Crossbell. This is just a little This is just a little fast. Look at this officer who looks like Kate that isn't Kate. There's something wrong here. With all those shots, it's 999,981. Bro, you've already gone through 20. That's crazy. That is really fast. Okay. Okay. My plan is to speak with everyone. NPCs across the world shall be spoken to, and none shall dodge my words. Oh, Imelda, what do you think about this? This hurts your business in some way, doesn't it? Tell me how it does. Well, wasn't that address something? Hello. Dieter said independence, yay or nay, and instantly turned into a military state. Yep. In fact, Dieter Croix took a poll, a general interest poll, and ran with it and said, this is what the people want, and this was a vote. And I'm the president, so I can choose what is right for this state. 20, let's be accurate, Frosty. 100,000 minus 99,981 isn't 20? That's true. It's almost 20. Referendum. Yeah. Polled the general populace of Crossbell for their interest in independence. I never expected him to chuck the proverbial gauntlet down in front of Arboni and Corvad like that. I don't know what Dieter Boy has up his sleeve, but neither country is going to take this lying down. That much is for sure. I should haul everything in my warehouse to safety while I still can. Wouldn't want my antiques getting caught in the crossfire. Smart. Can I go up here? I can? Can't go in. Oh, that's right. I was doing something, wasn't I? I was reading these and I got distracted. I don't know how I got distracted, but I did. The poll will not, let's see. As the blistering summer continues, we hope that all our readers are faring well. Here in Crossbell, the independence referendum will be held in 5 days, and the populace has been growing progressively more restless by the hour. The poll will not immediately enact independence, but instead... The poll will not immediately enact independence, but guess what happened? But instead gauge the will of the Crossbellan people. Citizens are encouraged to consider the decision carefully and vote with the state's future in mind. I wonder how many people voted carefully. Because if anybody voted and now wants to change their mind, it's too late. In this issue, we will analyze the prospects of an independent Crossbell, the significance of independence, calling Crossbell's history. Okay, this is cool. I haven't read this yet. Crossbexit. No. We've left the Zamurian Union. We are now an independent nation with our own money. Calling Crossbell's history complex may be a gross understatement. The region is generally believed to have become a key point on major trade routes long ago. The turbulent Middle Ages, however, left the land and its people ravaged by the tides of war. Over the previous 5 centuries, ownership of Crossbell has changed hands 5 times. It was only 70 years ago that Crossbell finally achieved its autonomy. In the years since, Crossbell has become a nexus of international commerce, having already developed into a modern city with cutting-edge infrastructure like the Orbital Network. What exactly should the state strive for in the future? Crossbell's role in future. As an international economy with open borders, constructing and preserving stable diplomatic relations is essential. What role Crossbell should play as a financial hub of Western Zemuria is still open to debate. An international perspective may be necessary to clarify the many ambiguities. Regardless of the referendum's result, it is unlikely that Crossbell will become its own country. That's what they thought a week ago. Even so, the mayor's proposal may still be of dramatic consequence. A notice public forum to be conducted. The Crossbell News Service will be hosting a public forum on the topic of state independence. Experts will debate the merits of each perspective to further the public's understanding of the issue. The forum will be held in the afternoon after tomorrow at the Civic Center. Got my cough drops? I'm actually out. Entertainment. Arkansas's new performance begins. The wait is almost over. Arkansas's long-awaited revival production, that was not a good time, which will include new characters and scenes, is open in 3 days' time. You're unexpectedly off work? Yeah, I thought you were going to be working late into the day. That's why no Minecraft. Or at least not Minecraft until later in the day. But hey, glad you got off early. Relax. Have a good time. This is one show no Arkansas faithful will want to miss. And those who missed it will never see such a dramatic thing happen. Ever again. Man, Arkansas's revival production was crazy. The CGI was off the charts. It really looked like Ilya Platier was stabbed through the chest by a chandelier. Finance. The IBC's acting CEO, Maribel Croix. Yesterday, the IBC announced that senior board member Maribel Croix would be appointed as its acting CEO. Ms. Croix says she will strive to further the IBC's contributions to the international economy. With the renowned and intelligent Maribel Croix at the helm, we expect her father, former IBC CEO Dieter Croix, to fully focus on his mayoral duties. What a method actor! Got herself impaled and went to the hospital. It's all for the bit. It's all for the bit. It's for the TikTok. Come on. Don't you understand? Culture highlighting historic moments. Upon the battlefield, the Sun Fort. Off the beaten path of the old Armorican road lies a desolate wasteland known as the Ancient Battlefield. Deep within lies a gigantic ruin, the vestiges of the Sun Fort, as public entry has been prohibited for some time due to the monsters infesting the area. Many are unaware that the Great Bell of Crossbell, the symbol of our city, actually originates from the Sun Fort, and that's where it's going back to. Probably. One theory hypothesizes that the fort once housed a powerful lord in the Middle Ages. Hopefully the day will come when the fort will be open for all Crossbellans to explore at their leisure. And Kia is both god and a princess or something. Hope the tickets cover the hospital bed costs. Yeah, well, I wonder how much it does cost. God Empresses. Kia will be our God Empress. A lifestyle. Beware of monsters. The Bracer Guild's Crossbell branch has reported recent sightings of large erratic monsters roaming the highways. As the creatures are highly dangerous, they advise those traveling. Okay, cryptids. Number 6. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements. I'm now live, huh? Well, I'm so glad I'm live. Okay, guys, the stream starts now. Just in time. Breaking news! CGF patrol attacked. Sudden firefighting next armored cars. Oh, this was a short... Oh, I get it. Issue 6 came out as a rush because they wanted to get out information as quick as possible. Also, they were held hostage, so they didn't have as much time to write all the articles they usually do. I think that's like a cool in-universe explanation for why this is a shorter newspaper. Edelgard. Eligard. Eligard! Eligard! Falcom details. Because yeah, you can't know. You can't really know. With the way that Falcom is so attentive to the minor details and things, we could potentially think that yes, this is a shorter article because both they needed to get out an article as fast as possible because of what happened, so the people were aware of what happened, but also they were held hostage in their building by the mercenaries, the Red Constellation, the Jaegers, and couldn't write their stories, and also some of their stuff was like rifled through. I think the Jaegers might have been looking for something there, but I don't remember. It's like a cool in-universe explanation. Sources inform us that the third company of the CGF was suddenly attacked sometime between yesterday afternoon and this morning. While details are limited, a high number of casualties were confirmed. It is possible the unknown assailants are now occupying mines proper. Oh, wait! The perpetrators are armed and dangerous, leaving all concern for the safety of the residents. Oh, this is early on. Never mind. This is before the Red Constellation attack. This is around the train time. What the heck? When did this happen? Is this something I didn't know about because I didn't read the article when I bought it? That there was a oh, what? Wait, I'm confused. It's such a technological limbo. Print is still the way to go. Radios exist, but radio broadcasts don't seem to be a thing. Yeah, we haven't really seen radio broadcasts much here. The only time we've seen radio is the music that Yoda listens to. Orbital terminals don't have that proliferation amongst the population yet to be a proper source of quick info dissemination. You're right, you're right. The armored car attack was by the RC. You saw it happen? Okay, that's what it was. Okay. That's when Randy left to go hang out with it. I saw the railroad here and thought it was about that time. RCXD, no! Well, our reporter in the field noted sounds of intermittent gunfire echoing from the area around the mining village. The apparent stalemate continued deep into the night. Identifying the perpetrators. At present, the identity of and objective of the assailants remain a mystery. However, the development does bring to mind the incident at the trade conference several months earlier. If these are terrorists, we should expect them to make their cause known, a former war correspondent tells us. On the other hand, if the culprits are defected Jaegers, they will likely seek a Mira or some other compensation. They were neither. Well, I mean, they terrorized the people, technically terrorists. And they already had their compensation or Mira from Croix. The armed assailants have yet to issue any demands, and their motives remain unclear, causing fearful rumors of a possible conspiracy to take root among Crossbellans. Put a funny pic in art? Bork? End of chapter 4 spoilers. It's just Sight saying Bork. Alright, Sight. Good job. Good dog. Incident. Transcontinental Railroad back in service. Many passengers were severely injured yesterday in the derailment and subsequent crash of a Republic-bound train. Soit de Wolf. Oh, is that who made it? Oh, I love that. Soit de Wolf. De Wolf. De Wolf. The Zamorian Railroad Corporation stated that lines have returned to normal service, and now that investigations of the scene have concluded. An unidentified monster is thought to have collided with the locomotive, causing the accident, despite an attempted pursuit by the CBD Special Support Section. However, further details regarding the creature or its whereabouts remain unknown. Something you remembered while replaying Zero Niger, you never figured out what the text on the Crossbell map means, or if it's actually real words. It looks like... Could it be Latin? Could this be Latin? But I... Looks like Latin, but it's not. Might just be nonsense. Pig Latin. Oh yeah, of course it means something. St. Ursula Medical College, that means the medical college in St. Ursula. The Crossbell Police Academy, that means the police academy in Crossbell that's within the Knox Forest. And you can see that because it says Knox Forest. Was that funny? Let's see if I can read this. Maybe that's, I don't know what letter the first letter is. An I? Wrapped? Issue something in Fizai. Rifts. Iferix. Cop or cops. Fefyizn. Nern. Crossbell. Ishviz iv fizu is what you read. Ishviz iv. Oh, that looks like a V to you. Looks like an O to me actually. Oh wait, it might be an O. Look at the O on Crossbell. Crossbell. It's a C in the beginning. Oh, is it? Oh, it is! Because this is a C on Crossbell, and they look similar-ish. Crossbell. Crossbliel. That's what it says. It says, let's see. That's an L and an I. It's nonsense. An independent Crossbell kind of has a nice ring to it, huh? Everybody at the club was practically cheering over the president's speech. So I guess I'm pretty happy about it too. Doesn't think for herself. Hey there, pal. We's hosting a happy hour sale to celebrate our independence. It's the dawn of a new era for Crossbell, so come on, exercise your newfound freedom by hanging with a cute babe or two. No, but I will go in here and see what Sophie's up to. Or Sandra. It's one of the S names. Sophie is the ice cream seller. Sophia is Colin's mother. Someone booked our club for an independence party the moment the announcement was made. I've never really understood politics, but hey, as long as we're getting happy customers in, that's good enough for me, I suppose. What about you, Eric? Declaring our independence is going to have a massive ripple effect throughout society's underbelly. The Defense Force will surely be cracking down on any criminal organizations with ties to Arabonia and Culvar now. I think so much could change so quickly. Still, maybe this is what's best for Crossbell. You know who's been quiet for a very long time that I haven't heard from? And from my understanding, he might have, but there was never anything that told me that Lecter left. Oh, Annalise, you don't have to do that to me. You don't have to bring up my sorrow like that. You don't just have to smack me with my sadness. Come on. But Lecter hasn't shown up for a while. Lecter's dead? Oh, that makes sense. Hot dang! It's really going down now! Oh, buddy, as long as it doesn't put a cramp in business, what do I care either way? The inaugural address this morning came as a complete shock. Guy Curl! Hello! Welcome, welcome! So good to see you! Come here! Come here! Chaos Child! Is Chaos Child in the same universe as Steins Gate and Chaos Head and Robotics Notes and all of those other word, semicolon word. It is? Yay! Do I know it? I haven't played it, if that's what you're asking. Come here. Have some head pets. Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Make sure you get yourself some food, some water, some rest. If you need to dip out, do it. Take care of yourself. I appreciate you. I'm gonna say hi to you really close. Hello! Welcome, everybody. My name is Frostique. That's my new favorite thing. Ever since I learned that Vignon lets me get close. That's what I do. I get close. Hello, man. Hello, Muru-chan. Mururu. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. You gonna follow after that? We like lips? You might be coming you might be coming on too strong. I am strong. The bigger I am, the stronger I am. You know the enlarged spell from D&D. Ruru continuing her fever dream. Alright, tell me about your fever dream. What's the fever dream going on? Well, was there one going back on your stream? It's before Steins Gate and Robotics Notes. And Robotics Notes is after Steins Gate. Okay, so Chaos Child comes before Steins Gate. When does Chaos Head come in? She actually has a fever? Oh, okay. Alright. Actually daydreaming with fevers. Thanks for gifting a sub to Guy Curl. I appreciate it so much. I'm the new Ant-Man from Marvel. You think so? Think they'd hire me? How do you think... Here, this is my audition for Ant-Man. Are you ready? Oh, wait. That's as small as I can get? I don't know, chat. I don't know if I can get... I don't know if I'll be able to... This is tough. Why can't I zoom out any further? This is sad. Ant-Man also gets really big. Does he? I don't know. I've never watched. Chaos Head is after Child or the other way around? Can't remember. Oh, okay, okay. Fever dreams never ending. Just like strong women's and men's. Let's go! Ant-Man audition failed. Yeah, I couldn't get small enough. I could get really big, but I couldn't get small enough. The inaugural address this morning came as a complete shock. I understand where the president is coming from. I truly do, but... So, I wonder how I make myself smaller. I don't know. Should I do that, though? Should I make myself smaller? How small should I be, chat? What's your ideal height for a VTuber? I'm thinking, like, 2 toothpicks. Maybe that's a good height for a VTuber. The situation has been hard to take in. I don't know what to think one way or the other. It's truth that we voted in favor of independence, but even still. You're afraid to answer? Okay, give me your Amazonian woman answer. Tell me that you want a 7-foot Dami mommy to tuck you into bed. It's okay, we understand here. Pocket size, he can bring you with us everywhere. Nice! That's what some people do, right? Iron Mouse hangs out with, what, Connor all the time. Or Sea-Dog. If I get my model small enough, I can make Frost earrings. I am the earring. What a time to come into chat. Oh, hi, Persilin! More about the last time height was mentioned in this chat. I forgot. I mean, you know what my actual height is. Fewer people had been booking rooms since our independence was declared, but this morning's address was the final straw. Never in my life have I witnessed such a thing. We'll have to make some revisions to our management policies. About 10 centimeters shorter than you, that's all you remember? Something like that. In your head, fromst is a unit of measurement. If you are 1 fromst tall, what if you are one fromst? 1 fromst, how can we use measurement to make this funny? I don't know. How many fromsts under the ocean are you? What you thought, what I thought real height was. Oh, that's right. You thought I was short. You thought I was a shorty. And I could be. I could be like 4'9" and no one would know that. And I could claim I'm 5'9". And I might actually be really short, but I wouldn't do that. 1 fromst ahoge long. Just a little hair lick, cow lick. We were able to watch the presidential address through our hotel's Orbital network connection. As you might expect, it was incredibly unsettling for our international guests. It may be best for them to return to their home countries, but that will be easier said than done. I could also be super tall and pretend to be small and cute. It's true. What's the fromst to arge conversion? Good question. An arge is a meter? An arge is... Wait. A reg is like a kilometer or so. Okay, an arge is a meter. Oh, we can do that, right? If I'm like 170 centimeters, right, like 5'9", I'm 1.7. I'm 1.7 arge. Yeah. There is one thing that I understand when it comes to the metric system. And not the metric system, but the Celsius system versus the Fahrenheit system. Is that the only time I understand Celsius is when I'm looking at computer temperatures. Like, I know that 70, 80, 90 is hot for computer parts. And that's as far as my Celsius goes. 1/20th of the Ars Island. How many sports ball fields is that? 1.7 is tall? Wait, you think so? I don't know. 5'9" is a little above average. 90 is about the top for PC parts? Yeah. At 100, water boils. And at 0, water freezes. And President Croix couldn't have put it any better. I agreed with every word that came out of his mouth. Every single one. This is our chance at freedom. 5'9" is average? No, I think the average... Let's see. Average female height America. I think it's like 5'7". Or, yeah. 5'4". Bro, I'm tall. According to 2018, the average height among all American women age 20 and up is 5'4". I'm tall. I hope you guys are alright with a freak. Let's see here. Five, 4. Alright, chat. I need to shrink. It's okay, I'm shrinking. I'll be 5'8" soon. Could have performed in the circus as the tall girl, except I'm really not that tall. You know, put me next to a person who's 5'4" and we don't really look that much different. You know? I'd be tall if I was like 6+. I got the same height as a friend who graduated school who also happens to be a girl. Yeah, there are a lot of tall girls. I've met plenty. When I look in the mirror, I see one. Tall girls unite. Gamers. I mean, gaming? I meant to say gaming. Yeah. Unite! Things are really firing up around here. It's getting folks so heated that I'm scared it'll start to melt my ice cream. Gamers. Everyone knows all gamers are Giga Chad 6'5" people. One sight tall. Perfect Wuffy. Crossbell may be at an important junction right now, but our troop has only one responsibility. And that's to hold out hope that Ilya will recover, rehearsing all the while. I'll do everything I can to keep the faith as well. But where's Risha? You're 1.85 Arj or 1.09 Fromst? You're 9% taller than me. Taller than your Cold Steel waifu? How tall is your Cold Steel waifu? I imagine I'm taller than most anime and Japanese related media girls. You gotta go game theorist level to measure out the height. No, Matt Pat! There's a few CS girls taller than me. Let's go. Rehearsal was able to resume once the stage was cleared of debris. It'll be a while longer before I can do much as the stage technician, though. Well, no matter. I'll still help out where I can. Everyone's chatting. Hello, Theo. Eugene! Theo's the other one. Could you perform your solo for us now, please? Gladly. Get ready, boys. I'm about to give you the show of a lifetime. The floor is yours. I'm with you, Gene. Just don't let her throw you off too much. Reen has a confirmed height of 5'8" in CS1-2. Your CS waifu's model is slightly shorter than Reen. I'm taller than the main character in CS1 and 2. That's the spirit, boys. Now get a load of this. Okay, Nikolai. Sully, you're good to continue. Got it. Are you ready, Sully? Yeah. First I do the step, then the jump. They all look so confused, so focused on the rehearsal. He grows? Oh, I guess it... I mean, I guess we're probably playing high schoolers in Cold Steel, if you know, general anime nonsense. That's probably not nonsense. They have time to grow up and learn as characters, become people. While you two do that, I'll focus on making my performance even more nimble and graceful. Oh, this is Celine. Oh, well. Wrong voice. Anyone could die at any point. Reen could die right now. We're standing underneath the chandelier at this very moment. So they're in their 20s in Cold Steel 1? Good to know. Now I'm aware what age the characters are. Okay, so I need to match Sully's timing, and then... Or are you talking about the SSS? Once the music starts, I leap in from offstage, and then... Cause, what, Randy's like 22, 21, 22. Lloyd and Ellie are 18, 19. Chio is 15, 16. Aurelia is on her way to visit Illy at the hospital. Aurelia has yet to come out of her coma, but all of us wholeheartedly believe she'll be up and awake again in time. dies in Sky alongside Estelle and Joshua. Yeah, he fell from the library arc with them. The members of our troupe are still pouring everything they have into rehearsal. That's all we can do to keep the stage ready for Ilya and Rishia's return. Aw, holding out hope for Rishia. That's cute. The independent state of Crossbell, eh? I like the sound of that. That makes me a citizen of a sovereign state. How about them apples? We don't have an apple farm in Crossbell. People have always had their rumors about Ereboni and Calvard, but to think their cowardice sunk that low, I don't know. President Croix is right. If we don't stand up for ourselves now, we'll just continue suffering through tragedy after tragedy at their hands. Just wait till everyone learns that it was Dieter Croix that had them attack. It was just him all the time. She's doing the same thing as always here. Apple farm turned to cryptid farm. Armorica is never the same. Last time I went to Armorica, it was already a bad time. Hi, Gans. Railway services are being restricted as of this morning. On top of that, an advisory has been issued notifying all Erebonians and Calvardians to return to their home nations. The situation is unraveling faster than anyone could have expected. Crossbell's path toward independence has gone past the point of no return. But I don't believe President Croix would take it this far if he didn't have something up his sleeve. Just what is his ace in the hole, I wonder? He's gonna become our God Emperor. You don't think we're about to go to war over this, do you? Yep. Yeah, we are. Probably. I can't stop worrying about how Ereboni and Calvard are going to retaliate. It's not gonna be good. That's for sure. Anything new? Nothing. Actually, the luck emblem would be pretty nice if I was farming. Plus, it prevents death blows. It's like the scariest thing. Spied several armed men in white uniforms this morning. I realized they were part of the defense force. They appeared to be combat ready from the outset, which begs the question: just how long has Croix been planning this? Drake with the good insight here. They had those uniforms already tailored to fit. I bet we're gonna have tanks rolling around the streets in like a day. I don't know where they would have been made or where we would get them, but they're gonna have those. You have railway cannons. We have buildings that turn into cannons, probably. I don't know, I feel like Orcus Tower might be a mobile platform of weapons. The referendum was only a week ago. Yeah. The new president's address was a sight to behold. I'll give it that. But I'm still not sold on this deal. Are we really going the right thing? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Orcus Tower just turned into a giant airship. I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm still. Oh yeah. I really would not be surprised. I thought coming to the casino would be a good way to relax, so I'd take it along with Gantz. It'd probably be best to get home early, though. We need to talk to Mayor Bixen and others about Mine's future. We're thinking about an independent Mines. Oh, what do you think about that? No one told me the city was gonna be in such a frenzy when I came by today. I was so excited to play at the casino too, but now I'm just not feeling it. Everything's changed. No one can have fun anymore. Crossbell is now the no fun zone. We are now the anti-fun police. It's not a good time. Come here. The independent state of Crossbill. I'm still letting the notion settle in. Should we see this through, it will mark a defining day in Crossbillian history. If this is what President Croix truly believes is right, then I will place my trust in him. Okay. Hibble soup! There's a dialogue from a kid in CS4 who said, is fun not allowed anymore? What a real thing to ask. I should probably go see what Yona's up to as well. Croix's speech reminded me of the delivery truck explosion from 4 or 5 years ago. Croix's speech reminded me of the delivery truck explosion from 4 or 5 years ago. It was reported as a mere accident at the time, but to think it was the result of an undercover feud between Ereboni and Grolvard makes you wonder how long this unseen darkness has been shrouding our Crossbill. When are you gonna say it? Get off my lawn. One of the victims in that explosion half a decade ago was no more than an innocent little girl. Shizuku. Makes you wonder. Catch a ride. Hey, what do you Calvardians think about what's going on? So Crossbill finally put its mirror where its mouth is and declared independence, huh? Whatever. If Yuri thinks we shouldn't leave, then things will probably work out fine for us. Yeah, just don't commit crimes. Otherwise, you're probably gonna get shot. That's not like a joke or anything. You're probably gonna get shot. I'm scared. Crossbill is scary now. Yuri's keeping is cool, but isn't this bad news for Calvardians like us? We might be stranded here if we don't take this chance to leave. We got a notice from the Republican government telling us to return home at once. Ha! They seriously expect us to pack ourselves into a crowded train with the rest of the sardines? Fat chance. We'll drive back to Colvard at our own pace once we have our licenses back. You think you're gonna get your licenses back? That's hilarious. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. The time being the time you spend 6 feet under below. Wait, under below. Good job, Frost. And that's a long time. It'd be a very long time spent there. Bra moment. My lady, have you had any contact with Master Henry? No, I haven't heard from him. I see. That's very troubling. But rest assured, my lady, you'll be the first to know, should we learn anything new of his whereabouts. Go forth, SSS, and do what you must. I extend to you all of my well wishes. You have our gratitude, Helmer. Randy has confirmed this to be a Randy Bro moment. It's a Roger Wilco moment. It's a moment that really makes you look and think to yourself, Roger Wilco. Yeah, Roger Wilco. Oh my god, that's so Roger Wilco. Certified. Where could Master Henry be? I'm worried sick about him. That's right. We didn't see him anywhere during the president's speech. I've been worried about that. I don't know where Grandfather is either. My apologies. I didn't mean to stress you any further later, Lady Ellie. It's alright. There's no need to apologize. If there's anyone at risk of overstressing here, it's you, Joanna. Remember to take care of yourself. As you see, my lady. It wasn't my intention to cause you any undue stress, my lady. Master Henry is safe somewhere. He has to be. Can't wait till I'm in full body and you guys can see how I'm cross-legged every stream for the whole stream. You guys can see my awful posture and all that nonsense. That'll be a good time. I am truly a shrimp. My gamer pose. Gonna see the reason I'm so cracked at, like, CSGO or something. You notice sometimes when I'm higher? Yeah, that means I've fixed my posture and I'm sitting up straighter. Like right now. There we go. I just did it. You see me lean super far back in my chair. It'll be great. Oh, Mr. Hayworth. Are you going somewhere? I get real close. Yes, the people of Armorica invited me to their village after all the help I've given them. At Ian's recommendation, I accepted. My family and I were planning to stay there for a little while as well, and that's probably a good idea. Armorica seems pretty safe-ish. But I wasn't expecting there to be such drastic news on the day we were scheduled to leave. That's very true. We're all in shock right now. Hey, no one can blame you for taking a free vacation, though. We could all use one with this craziness going down. He has a point. You've been relentlessly at work for what seems like an eternity. I won't deny it, but I can't sit still with the way things are. I'll be coming straight back after I drop Sophia and Colin off in Armorica. Death flag, Harold's gonna die. Plenty of people I'm indebted to are in trouble. I won't abandon them for my own leisure, while chaos envelops the state. That's understandable. I wish I could say you're overthinking it and that everything will be alright, but there's no telling what could happen. Drive safe, Mr. Hayworth. I will, Lloyd. Don't let your work put you in too much danger. By the way, X dies and Cold Steel's a joke you made to make to a friend when he asks if a character appears in a later game. Oh, that's fine. You said Reen dies in Cold Steel 1, and that was like such a unbelievable thing. I mean, it's possible. Someone could die and be resurrected through the power of, like, Sepith, crystallization, reverse engineer the salt pail to instead turn someone from salt to flesh. I spoiled you for Harold's death. It's just obvious, you know? Redacted. There could be a major event in Erebonia where everyone's souls are sucked out of them, and then they're like undead, which technically they died, you know? And they gotta fight for their souls. Maybe something crazy like that. Stop doing that redacted crap! You can't believe you're bringing that back. It's been so long since you typed redacted. Oh my god. What could possibly happen next? I don't care what becomes of me, but goddess forbid anything ever befalls Colin or Harold. Do you need to act like a Soon next? Yeah, you haven't been Tsundere for a while. I mean, it's not like I want you to act Tsundere or anything. It's not like it's enjoyable to see. I wouldn't never want to see that. What are you talking about? Papa and Mama look so worried. I thought today was supposed to be fun. What's going on? This is what fun is, child. You may be having fun, but your parents are worrying about finances, their jobs, interpersonal relationships with their coworkers. The thing that some nasty person on Twitter tweeted at them. That is fun, child. That's what being an adult is. Crossbound is headed for some difficult times moving forward. Twitter, what is that? I don't know. By the time of Redacted, when we meet Redacted, you'll also be able to Redacted. Why are you spoiling me like this? But I'm sure we'll be alright as long as our family sticks together. So long as we all come together as one and lift each other up, there's nothing we can't endure. The whole family's home just in time for Crossbell's big boom. My husband and I received special permission to come see our family after the address. Thankfully, I've been able to rely on my mother-in-law to watch over things for us here. Now that you're back, you won't be able to leave, though. For all we know, we could have another raid in the city at any moment. With how tense things are at the borders now, it may only be a matter of time. Wow. Crossbell's hurtling right into the danger zone with this one. Well, at least we have the Granny with us. As far as rough times go, she's seen it all. How old is she? Is she 70 years old? Both of my parents work for the IBC, so they've been extra busy lately. Nothing's been the same around here ever since the whole asset freeze business happened. I wish it didn't have to be like this, so we can all just stay together, but maybe that's too much to hope for. Wait, does that mean IBC laid off every worker in foreign countries that they had hired? I can't believe you steal my joke like that. I guess you can have it. It's not like it has to be my joke or that no one else can do that joke. But I'm implying that I like doing the joke in the first place. Good job. Good tsundere. You've satisfied the tsundere quota for the day. Yes, there is a quota. Keep on it. Peter used freeze acid freeze. It was super effective. Pokemans. Hey, Reese! 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 Hey, Reese! Hey, Reese, what do you think? Mention a quota, doesn't say what the quota is. It's surprise mechanics. I heard about Mr. Croix's speech in the city. My fear is that Crosswell's independence will inevitably bring chaos to all of Zemuria. Oh, Adios, please guide your lost lambs. Quick time soon events. Brilliant. The grown-ups keep talking about this one same thing. Hell, what's even in an indie pen dance anyway? You're the nerd here, Hamill. Tell me what it means. How should I know? I don't get what this whole independence deal is either. The grown-ups in this city can't stop talking about it though, so it must be important. Hamill doesn't know what the indie pen dance is. How am I supposed to know? Indie pan dance. Is he saying pan? He's saying pen. You didn't press X 1 frame too late. Now the Soon actually hates you now. Dating sims become action games. There is no dialogue. You just have to hit the buttons at the right times to make her like you. The most important thing to me is the future of Crossbell's children. Will state independence protect them or put them at risk instead? I just don't know anymore. I mean, independence brought about in the right way would probably benefit. Waiting for that to become Honey Pop 3. Is there not a Honey Pop 3? I haven't played any of them. I know that there's one of them that Markiplier played. And then that's it. It's hard to imagine what kind of effect independence could have on Crossbell. I only pray those who are resting here will continue to watch over us. There's one good, one bad spin-off, and a mediocre sequel. I see. So number 3 is gonna pop off. It's gonna be the renaissance of Honey Pop. What do you do in that game? You manage girls, right? I don't know. maybe the time I saw a Markiplier video, you do girls. Oh. What is the end goal of the game? 1 and 2, you date them. And the spin-off is to do them all. Oh. Okay, so it's a get laid game. Weird. My son's family was so worried about me that they came all the way from Remiferia to visit. Why they would do that for an old biddy like myself instead of staying somewhere safe is anyone's guess. They love you, Musha. But I can't deny that it would put a smile on my face. Yoga instructors? Hey, you just do yoga with them. The spin-off is you're managing them as cam artists. Oh! Okay, that's the one that I was thinking of. Why would anyone play that when they can go outside and meet someone? Why would they want to go outside and meet someone when they can do, I don't know, like 20 girls within one day? Virtually. The independent state of Crossbell. I never thought I'd see the day. However, as a man of the cloth, I cannot condone the IBC freezing international assets so brazenly. Yeah! How dare they do that? The church is the IBC is affecting the church's income. The Septian Church will undoubtedly be keeping a close eye on how things develop. As a lady of the cloth, one who works with the Church of Frost, I cannot condone the government freezing all money in the United States because why? Lloyd, how has Kia been? We haven't been holding Sunday school as of late, so I'm a little concerned about her. Actually, she has been acting a little strange these past few days. There must be a lot on her mind. You're right. She seemed especially worried when when we set out today. Because today is the day that she's acting on her decision, probably. I am sorry to hear that. She may be uneasy about the current state of affairs in the city. You're her guardian, Lloyd. Please, keep looking out for her and be there when she needs you. I will, Sister Marble. Crossbell is in quite the predicament. It's hard to say what the future will hold. Kia's right here. Clarice. Where Reese, though? Where Reese, though? Where's she? She's dead? She's dead. Railway service being halted makes business a lot more troublesome for us traders. I won't raise a stink about it, though. Surely this is the goddess's way of testing us. Everything that happens to you is the goddess testing you or something. Anything that anything that happens to you that is bad is the goddess's will. Anything that good that happens to you is also the goddess's will. That's just how it is. How is Reese? Gone eating. She's just gone to the bakery. She's just gone to the bakery out on the farm. That's all. Hi, Clarice. Is that you, Lloyd? Hi, Auntie. Wait, that's Leta. That's not Clarice. That's Auntie Leta. You're here to pray? You know, Cecile came to visit us at the SSS building earlier. Did she now? I should drop by to talk to her on my way back then. I came here because I'm worried about what's going to happen to Crossbell. To tell you the truth, we're a little lost ourselves. Still, no matter what shape Crossbell takes in the future, the SSS's mission isn't going to change. We'll always fight to protect Crossbell. He's absolutely right. Without a doubt. Nail on the head, my man. And just listen to you four. You've all grown so much this year. In fact, just chatting together like this has me feeling a little more relieved already. Thank you for that. You're assuming the hotness based on Cecile? She had to get it from somewhere. Crossbell becoming independent will surely have ramifications in all of its surrounding countries. Chiefly, it could force the major powers' hand into applying even more pressure on the state. How would our citizens weather the storm if things came to that? Wise Reese. One day, a piece of bread gained sentience. The rest is yeastery. Sister Reese made her departure from Crossbell the other day. I believe she was called back to the holy city of Arteria. Do you think it's because... Reese left! That means she'll be coming back with reinforcements, probably. Of her duties as a member of the Crossritter, I'd imagine so. Though beyond that, I can't hazard a guess as to what that really entails. She's going to the farm. The farm where they harvest the wheat to make the bread. That she so desires. So, Sister Reese has returned to the holy city of Arteria. The congregation for the sacraments must be preparing to make their move on Crossbell. Alright, Arelda. Arelda, what is wrong with you? Make their move on Crossbell. Why do you word it that way? That could very well portend that the state is on the verge of a great turmoil. As Patriarch of Crossbell's parish, there is much about this that I must reflect on. It's on the verge of the phantasmal blaze, is what's happening. That yawn was delicious. There's nothing important for us in the mountain path. They're not letting me... I can't leave Crossbell. Wait. Oh, wait. Reiki. We can't leave Crossbell. That's okay. Crossbell's spiraling more and more out of control with every passing second. It's going to be a long time before I let Momo go outside on her own again. Hopefully she won't resent me too much for that. I just can't keep myself calm if I don't know exactly where she is at any given moment. It's going to be a long time before I let... Okay. Everyone asks what is the Phantasmal Blaze, but never asks how is the Phantasmal Blaze. The Phantasmal Blaze plan is probably like 70%. That's how it is. It's almost there. Hearing Dieter Croix's speeches, me convinced that our independence is finally in reach. The road there may be a dangerous one, but I'm ready for that. I'll protect Elsa and Momo no matter what happens. Join the CDF, become army. Everyone pick up a gun, put on uniform. Everyone is now obligated to become military. Forever. Mom and Dad look really worried about something. It's starting to make me worried too. That's okay. Alright, Grimwood. Tell me what the heck's going on. Tell me what in the world's happening. What the heck, my man? Pete! What the heck? What the heck? What the hey? Mr. Grimwood was the one who drafted the Constitution for the independent state of Crossbell. As one of the architects of our new independence, I'm sure he's on his mind today. Yeah, I'm sure it's not the fact that he wrote it. I think there's... Grimwood's probably, if he's level-headed, worried what in the world... What is Dieter Croix doing? Hello, SSS. I assumed you watched Dieter's address. We did, yes. Then you must be rather confused about the sudden turn of events. Your expression speaks volumes. The same is likely true for most of the populace right about now. Harry and Calvard's feud in the shadows of our home, however, is a truth we must all accept. I'll hold my judgment. Hang on. You mean to say they were really the cause of all those incidents Uncle Dieter mentioned? Indeed I do. For decades, our state has turned a blind eye to foreign transgressions in the name of preserving false peace and prosperity. Those are the sins Dieter spoke of. The ones that each of us Crossbellans bear. Only by asserting our independence could we be made to face the truth. I didn't realize he felt that way, Mr. Grimwood, and I don't think he does. There's something going on here. My apologies. I didn't intend to sound so brash. Perhaps the President's address has impacted me more profoundly than I realize. Nevertheless, the die has already been cast. The time has come for each and every person in Crossbell to consider our next course of action. This does not feel like Mr. Grimwood's words, like how he usually speaks. This is bad. I thought maybe Mr. Grimwood would think about it a bit. He's the Phantom Thief. No, the Phantom Thief is many people. All right, where are the clone tubes? Gotta find all the cloning chambers. The latest issue of the Crossbell Times was a shock to read. All right, hit me with your conspiracy theory. Never expected President Croix would be so hostile toward the two major powers. Doesn't give me high hopes for how Crossbell's situation pans out from here. See, Dieter Croix calling for independence at the trade conference, I think that made sense. That was him. And it was one of the few ways to get out of the situation that Crossbell and Calvard and Erabonia were starting to make around Crossbell. But what we have now does not feel well thought out. Hi, Bennett. I'm surprised how well my dad and Oscar have been taking the news. Are we really going to be okay? Sure, we have Arios, but we're talking about... Oh yeah, the Arios, of course. How come Arios isn't on this? Sure, we have Arios, but we're talking about taking on Calvard and Erabonia here. Well, whatever. Not like complaining about it is going to make things any safer. No more trains coming into the city. It's only a matter of time before we run out of ingredients. There's always our Morica, though. Maybe we can manage to get by without relying on imports. I'm sure things will work themselves out. As long as I can continue baking bread, I'm golden brown. He's just unfazed. He's just living his life. Have you seen Reese, by the way? Hey, have you seen Reese? Oscar? No? Have you seen Shiraru, Katarina? He's just happy to be here. Bro, he doesn't care. There could be fires blazing outside. And he's just glad to be here. She's buried under the bread. No! Get her out! That's how she would want to die. Chiro came back to her parents' place. She picked a bad time to be in the city, but maybe she has the right idea, sticking with her family. It's going to hurt losing access to imports. Almost all our bread uses at least one ingredient that can't be found domestically. Let me go. It's how I want to go. As she chews on, she has bread in her mouth, so it sounds like, let me go. It's how I want to go. Just muffled voice, grabbing another loaf of bread and shoving it in her face. I've got it. I'll slap a sticker on our wrappers and call it 100% locally sourced. Then I can charge extra. Kidding. I know this isn't the time for jokes. Wow. Wait, holy crap. This is what my local grocery store does. Locally sourced stuff is like 2 times the price of the commercial brand stuff. Ba, ba-da, ba-da-bum, ba-da, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Water. A lot of people are scared that Ereboni and Calvert are gonna attack us now, but I don't get it. Wasn't all this stuff about being independent supposed to be a good thing? My father and mother came home from working abroad. I'm happy to see them again, but they seem really stressed out. Does this have to do with our independence? Is it that bad? Yeah, why are... People don't seem afraid of war, which is a weird thing. They should not want war. War isn't a good thing. It's a scary thing. There are like maybe a couple people who seem to actually be concerned about. They think we have Arios. You know what? You're right. They think about Arios and they realize, oh, we're safe no matter what. No matter what, we're safe. Arios is standing up there as our general. They just hear the word independent and are happy. Bro, Crossbellans love indie game dev studios. This is the place to make your games. Get over here to Crossbell. You will 100% be loved and supported. Dad's been busy ever since he went to the station this morning. I wish he'd try relaxing a little while he's here at home at least. We've seen what Arios can do. We haven't seen what he can't do. You're right. We've seen that he can one-shot a giant bat that's like level 15. Maybe Pom Pom is an indie dev? It must be. I mean, it is, right? Because it's being worked on. Because, Richard. Chief Roberts is basically indie deving Pom Pom. I went to Crossbell Station this morning to lend a hand wherever I could. Yeah, we were swarmed with tourists and foreign nationals trying to leave the state. It was pandemonium in there. I think I'm going to cut my break short and head back so I can keep helping out. He's Crossbell's only game dev. You know, you're right. Yep. This is the stream for you. Hi, Deep Sea. Hi. Dieter Croix just became our president and already has a military up and running like within a week. Hi, Chiru. Feels like Crossbell's been through one debacle after another this year. Maybe I should let things cool down before I go on my next big adventure. Boo, Crossbell hours. It is not hooray Crossbell hours. It is not confetti flying in the air Crossbell right now. It is ash and dust and flames in the air. It's not a good time right now. Wish I could always catch up on my sleep. Not like there's anything else to do. Join the army. I'm sure the Crossbell Defense Force would appreciate someone joining the army. We're a sinking feeling about what the future holds in store for Crossbell. At least Chiru returning home is one less worry on my mind. It's times like these that families need to come together most. I can't wait for the mission. Dieter. So Sergei is going to try his best to make sure that we aren't folly to Dieter Croix's plan. But we're still going to have to do some things for Dieter Croix, I'm sure. And one of them is we have to infiltrate Guerrilla Fortress and disable the railway cannons. That's one of my predicaments. That's one of the things we're going to have to do. But unrelated to all this, you beat Ligament within a minute and also 100% the horror ride in Michelin, albeit with a cheat. Just reduce the game's FPS to 30. Yeah. I ended up trying that when I was doing it, and it didn't really help me. Just disable the railway cannons. Yeah, that's all. It's easy. You beat it like, you mean one try? Or you mean you've completed it now? Like after farming you did it? You're to the point where you were able to beat it. There was a veritable procession of horrible cars making their way to the borders this morning. They must have been foreign residents trying to get back to their home countries. It's the cameraman. President Croix's words resonated with the souls of our citizens, myself included. He's got my support, even if it ends up making enemies out of Erebonia and Calvard. Did it, Ponce? Did it? Did it really? Did it resonate with you? It seems most people are in favor of it. And very few people are concerned about the fact that war is on our doorstep. You lost a few times because of keyboard mouse prompts. Just plugged your Steam controller and did it first try. You have a Steam controller? I do too. I've only used it a couple times, but I do have a Steam controller. I also have a Steam Link, which is the little box that works as like a dedicated server router to send your Steam to basically remote play to like your Steam games to a TV or something. Actually, you have two actually because they were like $5 before they ran out. Yep, same. I bought one when it was $5. Same thing with the Steam Link. I've never used the Steam Link, but it's cool that I have one. And I can use it if I ever want to set up like something out in my whatchamacallit, my living room. According to the president's address, Erebonia and Calvard have been fighting a secret war on our soil for decades now. They truly are the cause behind the tragedies of our past. Why? Every citizen ought to be outraged. Everyone believes what President Croix says without thinking for themselves. That's what's happening. Welcome. The Crossbell military is this way. The military state of Crossbell is this way. Yay, we're gonna be independent! Yeah, everyone's thinking, hooray, independence! No one's thinking what that means. They just think that's a good thing, right? Independence is a good thing. Played a bit of Sunhaven, you had fun? Cool, cool. My friend and I are, like, maybe 30 hours into a playthrough. Or closing in on 30. Maybe like 25 right now. So much fun that you kept passing out because you weren't looking at the clock. Oh, yeah, that can happen. That's easy to do. Even if it, like, turns 11 and you realize, oh, it's 11 o'clock because the sound cue starts happening. You're still pretty far away from your farm sometimes. So you just lose a little money, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, Sunhaven's pretty fun. I downloaded a mod that changes the portraits to make they're much more anime. Also, Kitty's summer outfit is very midriff revealing. And it activates my neurons. Which is a good thing. You'll check Traveler's Rest too. That one's pretty fun. I like it. You know, running a tavern basically and creating your own meals and drinks. Thanks to this mess, a whole mess, I can no longer be employed in Erebonia or Calvard. Dang it! The least they could do was let me fulfill my outstanding contracts. If only I'd finished beforehand. See, this guy gets it. He's business-minded. You know a first-time Trails player who's playing through Daybreak right now? Do you have any fun facts or trivia you can come back to her with, Frosty? Wait. She's a first-time Trails player and she's playing Daybreak before anything else? Is that okay, right? Because Calvard 1 is, well, not recommended, can be an entry point, right? Can Daybreak being the first of the Calvard arc be an entry point? It's the first one she's streaming. Maybe she's played others. Well, here, let me get my... I have a book that I write a bunch of useless facts in. Maybe I can offer a thing. You can, but not recommended. Yeah. Okay. Here we are. I have my notebooks. You could hear me smack them on the table. That's the one that Jen champions around, and it's a pretty good one. Useless facts about Trails. Ice Jam. It's a ice jam is created in Rimiferia. A ballet is a traditional Rimiferian dance. Calvard has a Gambler Jack stage play. Let's see. Where else do I have stuff here? I have some more here. I'm like trying to... There are some useless facts here that I have about, like, interesting things about characters in Crossbell that wouldn't really matter to the Daybreak playthrough. It's like, there is a 10 Mira coin. A 10 Mira coin exists. That's one of the few mentioned Mira notes. The size of, you know what I'm trying to say. Currency sizes. Mixers exist. The thing you see in anime. In a Janetta dialogue, one of the characters in Crossbell, she mentions going to a mixer, which is when a bunch of people who don't know each other, you get like an equal amount of guys and girls to go on like a blind date sort of, and they just get to know each other in a big group and see if anything works out. Anything after CS1 is not a valid entry point. Will you argue that anything other than Sky 1 isn't either? From my perspective, from playing from Sky 1, There are so many things that I appreciate more that I see in these games as I play them that I would not be able to appreciate and fully understand had I not started with Sky One. I have blood types for all the Trails for all the Crossbell characters. Liberal has their own blend of coffee. I don't know what it's called, but they have there is a Liberalian blend of coffee. You've met two people recently who started with Reverie. I'm sorry. They started with the Avengers when they know nothing about any of the characters in the Avengers? Unfortunately, yes. That is why would they do that? Calvard has Orbital Car races. Since they're playing Daybreak, that seems relevant. Calvard has Orbital Car races. Like, I imagine it's like NASCAR. Or maybe it's Dirt Rally or stuff. I don't know. But they have... Calvard has Orbital Car races. Pretty neat. And toilets. Do they have toilets? I haven't heard anything about that yet. Neither have I seen it. Toilets don't exist in Star Trek or Trails. Until I see one myself, I won't believe anything. Sepith can be smelted into ingots. For, I guess, keeping. Just to make it easier to keep large amounts. Thanks for gifting a sub to Deep Sea Popper Boy. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Mithra, or Mirtha Gelato. Mirtha Gelato is the official gelato of the Rumiferian royal family. That's some of the stuff I have. I hope that's a good starting list of random facts. Official. It is the official gelato of the Rumiferian royal family. Apparently. According to Mithra, or Mirtha. Whatever her name was. So cracked? No worries. I got you. I wonder if Erebonnia really was responsible for the raid. If so, then there's no way I'll ever forgive them. It's their fault Ilya is... Xenoblade 2. You just told them don't worry, they all die in the end. Yeah, every character dies in the end. There's a big explosion and the world blows up. We know this because I'm friends with the writer of the Falcom games, and he told me that all characters in Trails blow up and die in a big fireworks. They all die in Cold Steel 1. Yeah, that happens too. Where next? I guess Station Street? Home, sweet home, Crossbell. Have we been to Admin Street? Not yet. I'm waiting to go there until almost last because I want to see what's going on in Orcus Tower. Please, dear, calm down. We need to hurry and buy our tickets. Oh boy. Oh yeah, here's the congestion. All of 5-6 people. What? I can't return to Empire unless I leave today? Oh, Defense Force, my behind. I don't know who they're defending, but I sure am seeing a lot of forcing. Haha, that's actually nice. Yeah, a lot of forcing, no defending. Lid just wants to see trains. His behind? Defense Force is behind. He wants his force to be his behind to be Defense Forced. Sounds like the Transcontinental Railroad's gonna be suspending operations after today. Bro, this is the start of a villain. Oh my god, Lid is gonna become the worst villain that Crossbell's ever seen. The trains are no longer gonna run. What is Lid gonna do? There goes my one reason to live. All I can do is hope this gets resolved ASAP and so service can go back to normal. Maybe he'll become an anti-hero. His reason to get the situation in Crossbell worked out is so that the trains start running again. They took his trains. Now they'll pay. What a mess. So crowded that I can't even get my foot in the door. At this rate, I'm not sure I'll ever manage to make it home to Calvard. Losing my job here in Crossbell hurts, but being unable to return home is even worse. How am I supposed to sit still in this situation? I have to get out of here before things really get ugly. Hey, why do we have to go home to Erabonia? I made so many friends here too. We recently received a notice of instructing us to return to Erabonia. Just when I'd grown fond of life here in Crossbell. Hi, Billy. Things are looking pretty bad all of a sudden. They've even stopped the trains. How are we going to ship goods between countries now? Oh no, chat! Orble's on same day shipping. Or next day shipping. It can't be a thing anymore. All because of Dieter Croix. That ain't good. Jeff Orbos is not gonna be a very popular man. Crossbell Station is scheduled to terminate all service after today. The closure is indefinite and there will be no timeline for reopening in the foreseeable future. Any foreigners wishing to leave are urged to do so as soon as they are able. Risha? Happy looks so sad. I wish I could cheer her up somehow. Give her a hug. Tance told me about the presidential address. Truth be told, I'm terrified. My husband left for work early this morning. Same as always. I just hope his shift doesn't run late. The door is firmly shut and a voice can be heard inside. He's back to it. Let me ask you, Dita, my man. What this independence thingy? You make us happy. Surprisingly, one of the few people questioning Dieter Croix is the drunk man, Van's dad. How is seeing your son? I saw the president's address when I was on East Street, but to be honest, I couldn't believe my ears. Doesn't matter how he justifies things. Major powers won't stand for this. It'd be in my best interest to flee the city and lay low outside the state. I suppose I could try to flee to Liberal to be with Armin and Ellie. No, what am I thinking? That's the sort of thing only a selfish coward would do. I just am sure they would appreciate you going back to Liberal with them. I may have made mistakes in the past, but I'm still a proud Crossbellan. I'm staying right here until the bitter end. Well, if that's your decision. That's what they call themselves? What, Crossbellans? You always thought it'd be Crossbellion? And they could be. But Crossbellan, I think, feels better. Rolls off the tongue better. Just like Erebonian feels better than Erebonin. Like Wisconsinite feels better than Wisconsinians or Wisconsiners. I listened to the president's address. I understand where he's coming from, but is there really no way to solve this problem peacefully? Sure there is. He doesn't want to. He wants war. She's sitting here on the broke... chat? Chat, what is Paola doing? Paola! Paola! Why are you sitting there? Erebonin sounds like what's gonna happen in response to Dieter. Yeah. Is she okay? Is she okay? Oh dear. The situation has taken a turn for the worse, hasn't it? I agree, Paola. It certainly is not a good situation for you right now. Maybe I should stay inside until things settle down. I don't know if that bench can get more down than it already is. Whole city's going bonkers right now. They're saying we might go to war. We're in danger. I love these kids, bro. They're so funny. But we're not really going to war, are we? I don't even want to think about it. It's okay, Cannon. Just go to your corner and keep cleaning. Do the thing. Do the thing that you do. An independent crossbell, eh? That banker's got some crazy ideas. Hey, Red, be careful, all right. Fight's a coming. I can smell it in the wind. Preaching to the choir. No way our pals to the east and west are just gonna bite their tongues. Well, you know where I stand. Arms dealers live for times like these. I consider catching the last train out of Crossbell. But I wouldn't want to miss all the fun now. Fights are coming. Guns, guns, guns. I need this! I need this! I need it so bad! Look at the Sabbath! That's a hot dog right there! That's some crazy stuff! I need that on everyone! This needs to be on every character. I need Tyrol bombs is what I need first. Can I get Tyrol bombs from here? I can't get Tyrol bombs from her, unfortunately. Mama and I talked it over, and we decided to stay in Crossbell. If you guys want something, just give me a shout. It affects everyone, so it's mostly used for elements. Yeah, look, it's the sepith, the elements. The quartz lines! Look at the lines! It's not like this is Abbas's first leave of absence from the bar. But he did seem a lot more serious this time around. Whatever business he has must be gravely important. And also involves Wazzy. Hopefully he gets back soon. What? I'm so curious about Wazzy's past. And I have no idea what it is. Wazzy's dead? Oh, real. Abbas is dead too. Abbas called a team meeting this morning to say he was leaving. And that the rest of us are in charge of Trinity while he's away. Didn't tell us where he was heading, though. What's going on? Abbas left? Could he be with Wazzy? No idea, but we have noticed... what we have noticed is all those Defense Force soldiers hanging around town now. Yeah, you don't think they were arrested, do you? I have a hard time believing Wazzy and Abbas would ever make such a blunder. I know you're worried about your boss, man, but you might want to take a step back and calm down. Yeah, you're right. The important thing is that we take care of the bar like Abbas asked. Abbas is sad that Wazzy is dead. Oh, that's why he left. He went to go mourn. He took a leave of absence for mourning. Everyone in the city is going wild over Croix becoming the president. Maybe a little too wild. I think I'll go check on Serena and Yuget during my next break. Abbas wouldn't have left without a good reason. So in the meantime, we're going to look after the bar, just like he asked. Proud of you guys. They're holding up all right. We've gained independence, a new defense force, and our first ever president. Well, this is some week, I tell you. Did you guys know this was gonna happen? No. And no, we've been completely out of the loop. I'm dying. Sorry about that. Pardon me. Ooh. The SSS didn't have access to the script. Nope, they couldn't. You see, the Crossbell games are much harder to decompile, so they couldn't find out the script that way. Hydrate, I shall. Slurp, 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 slurp. We're currently trying to gather as much information as we can about it. I see. Guess you folks have it hard, too. You've got your work cut out for you, but don't lose heart, okay, kiddos? Just keep on trucking. Get her done! Yeah, thanks for the pep talk, Guillaume. Well, who'd have thunk we'd pick a fight with Ereboni and Calvar so openly? Guess I better keep following the news in case things start to escalate. I want to walk up here. I want to walk off of the path. Frumps noises, they exist. They're here, they're there, they're everywhere. Sometimes you don't know. Was that Frumst? If you're tuned into Frumst streams, it's probably best to think. Yeah, that was Frumst. Ads are starting soon? Oh, hey, chat, I want to BRB. I'll take my break now. We're 2 hours in. Bourbon chicken. Beep borp. The fox has returned. Hello. Gonna try to replicate the shy lily clips as much as humanly possible. Shy lily clips. Shy lily clips. Oh! Where she makes a bunch of noises and then goes womp womp. And she's like down here. She's like down here in the corner. And she got the little hand thing. But her mouth is hidden. And she sits here and she makes noises at the beginning of her streams. Like, bah! Bah! I'm a pterodactyl! Alright, alright. Alright, let's play some Trails. Man, I'm so happy to be back playing Trails again. Yeah, thump thump for womp womp. I think sometimes she just goes bop 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 bop. Just makes a bunch of little bop bop noises. One under my bed? Okay, Oodles, you can sleep down there. Go ahead. Oh, it's you guys. Dino, how have the rest of the Saber Vipers been? Okay, for the most part. Kogi got hurt the worst, but even he regained consciousness. The others are getting discharged, so they'll be back in the downtown district soon. It'll probably take some time before we're up and running again, though. Still, I figured if I wait here long enough, they'll all turn up eventually. Right? Dino. Yeah, hopefully so. Man, though, the whole city's been keyed up like crazy all morning. Can't everybody just shut up about this independence garbage already? Poor Dino. This place is so weird without the rock music jamming out. Jed or whatever his name is, screamo and something. Then Wald being a meanie butt. It's just not the same. Ba ba da ba da ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba dum ba ba da ba. Can't they just turn on the speaker or something? Nah, it's impossible. It turns on by... It's proximity based. Only when the Saber Vipers are truly and equally together and powerful can it be activated. How do that work? How do it work? What about woman orbital electronics? Something troubled me about Croix's address. Why wasn't Speaker McDowell with him? Would you happen to have any information on the matter, Ellie? I'm afraid not, Chairman Moores. I've been worrying over the same thing myself. I see. That's rather disconcerting. Regardless, there's no turning back now. Conflict with the Empire and Republic is inevitable at this point. I may have to call an emergency business owners association meeting to account for this. What? What? What do you mean, what? I wonder if it was premature of Mr. Croix to declare... Oh, I wonder if it was premature of Mr. Croix to declare independence. I am prepared to accept that change is a natural part of the world, of course, but even so... Then again, the position Crossbell had pushed into... Has been... Oh, sorry, Oodles, yeah, I'll let you out the door. Had been pushed into. Perhaps it wasn't so much premature as it was overdue. Are you still in here, Oodles? Okay, there you go. He's out. I saw President Croix's speech. He has my full support in securing Crossbell's future as an independent state. Is she scared? Is the military presence scaring people? Notitia! You're not returning to Liberal, are you? You're gonna keep reporting on this. Flights are likely going to be suspended at the end of the day, too. So this is my only chance to return to Liberal. Wish I could stay here a little longer to report on things as they develop. Yes, welcome back, Whittles. Oh, okay, he pushed my door open and just stood in the door. What's up, bud? What are you doing? Come here, I'll pet you with my foot. Oodles is so iconic. Truly a staple of the stream. Oodles, what are you doing? What are you attacking? Toy? Another Oodles power play? Truly. He does this all the time. He'll come to my room, shove my door open, and just sit. Just sit in the door and stare at me. Alright, I'm closing the door on you again, bud. Regardless of what happens, I wish nothing but safety for the people of Crossbell. All controversy aside, I'm hopeful that this new defense force will have what it takes to protect your state. Not a bad sentiment. What about women orbital electronics? My question exactly. Okay, yes, Oodles. What are you after? Hang on, chat. I gotta figure out. What are you doing? What the cat doing? What the cat doing, though? What are you after? I don't even see anything. What does that mean? Well, you said man orbital electronics, so what about woman orbital electronics? Dumb? Nah, you're not. It was a really vague, obscure thing for me to say. You're sexist? Oh, I can't believe Jen is sexist. This is not a good time. This is the bad timeline. It's okay. We can just go to a better timeline. Woohoo! Crossbow's independent and now we have a president! Man, this is freaking sweet news. I want to clean even harder now. You're in here still? What are you doing, Whittles? What's up, bud? Hey, bud, I want to get to the main plot of the story right now. Can I give you attention after stream? Oh, you found your little thing. Freaking sweet, Lois. I don't know how to do Peter's voice. He brought in a toy for me to play with him. Man, this is freaking sweet news. I want to clean even harder now. Clean the streets of heretics. As a Crossbell and I'm all for independence. I mean, come on. We have Leo freaking McLean in charge of our state security. Even if we want to go against Erebony or Colbar, I feel safe knowing we're in good hands. On the downside, I'm shuttering business too. That's delicious. I know how we plan to handle Erebonia and Colbard. I'm not worried about taking long. After all, the Divine Blade of Wind is in charge of our new family, our new army. He's going to protect us for sure. I have no idea what he said. I was too busy doing his stupid voice that I give him. Where are you, Oodles? Where'd you go? There's a cat somewhere in my room. Oh, he's next to me playing with his little toy. I'm gonna throw it for you? Here. Where'd your toy go? Here, I'm gonna steal it from you. You don't want me to steal it from you, huh? Hello, Shan. You have an image now. How could this happen to Crossbell? If we go to war with Colbard, then I really might never see Risha again. Oh, where could she be? He wants to stream. One day I'll get a tower in my room that he'll sleep on while I stream and he will have a cat cam. One day. Can't even imagine what'll happen next. It's gonna take some real grit to make it through these tough times. Great. I doubt I'll be able to return to Calvard anytime soon unless I leave right now. Maybe it'd be better if I did. Mom's probably worried about me. Do it! In other news, Risha disappeared a while back. Couldn't tell you where, though. Shanshan's been tearing up her hair about it. Hope she hears from her soon. Shanshan's gonna beat the crap out of Risha. Noodles cam, yeah. You cross-balance can be so noisy when it comes to independence. I don't care either way. But you had better not cause a scene in my restaurant. Understood? Did she go to the farm? Yeah, Risha's dead. Let him cook? He was cooking. He's literally cooking. Literally, virtually. Long Lao independence. Where'd my cat go? Oh, there he is. Here, I'll throw it for you. You ready? Yeah, go play with it. I called my hubby. Hubby? Told him to get his butt back to Crosswell ASAP. Come to the danger zone, so you can die along with us. One massive sacrifice to appease the gods. Come tomorrow, all train services are going to be suspended indefinitely. Fingers crossed he makes it home in time. Exciting stuff, right? We're independent and we have our first president. Hardly feels real. Overall, I'm happy about it. But who knows if that'll still be the case down the line. There will be a split. No longer will it be called Long Lao, only medium length Lao. Man, how come Long Lao can change, but Lloyd can't become a big guy? Where's my big guy Lloyd respect? Freedom for him. Release him from his small world. Let him become big. That's such a stupid joke. Why is it funny? I have no idea. Are you laughing out loud? Good job. You lol and lamowing and rafflecoptering? Good. Here we are, the independent state of Crossbell. That's something worth celebrating. Maybe I can't make you laugh, but I can allow you to make yourself laugh. Or enable you? Not allow you, enable you? I don't know. I don't think Lily agrees, though. She's been frowning all morning. That too. What's there to be worried about? What are we talking about here? Paraboni and Calvard have already stopped exporting goods to Crossbell. According to President Croix, though, we have enough emergency provisions to last us 5 years. I guess we could maybe support ourselves off of America. But, holy crap, Oodles? Oh, hi. Where's the toy? Where is it? Where'd it go? Where's the toy? There it is. Still, anyone selling fresh vegetables, meaning us, needs to come up with a business strategy and fast. Dins can't seem to get that through his head. I wish he'd get his act together. Dins is a ditz. He doesn't really think. He's just having a good time. Complicated stuff like this always flies right over my head. Did Crossbill make the right choice or not? I wouldn't know either way. At least he's aware of that. Roy and Mei Ling are together again! Aw, happy times. Being square in Haraboni and Calvard's sights is a terrifying feeling. Yeah, you don't want to be square. Sorry, Woy? Yeah, Woy, you're right. I misspoke. Woy. Still, this is all for the good of Crossbell's future. We'll just have to dig deep and prepare for the worst. And no matter what happens, I swear I'll keep Mei Ling safe. I asked Kronk if it was fine to bring Mei Ling to work with me, and he was more than happy to oblige. I'm glad he's such an understanding guy. I'll be way more at ease if I can keep an eye on her. Roy is super concerned. Thinking about the future of Crossbell, the safety of Mei Ling. What is Mei Ling thinking about? Let's get Mei Ling thoughts. Roy asked me to help him today. He made 3 of these spinny toys, too. I hope people buy them. Bro, people cameo in Trails. White told me I could have some of the spinny toys if I help him. They're super duper fun. Bro, people happy, people shy. Yeah, I'll let you out, bud. Let you out, my go Oodles. Be free. You're not leaving, you're just gonna lay on the floor and push the door shut. You pushed the door shut. I don't know what you want anymore. After all this time, Crossbell has finally gained its You're attacking my foot now? Okay. Its independence? Feels like I'm watching history being written before my eyes. Yes. I have no idea what you want, Oodles. Hey, you do you, bud. Fishing Guild. I'll skip the whatchamacallit for now. The bracers. Home sweet home. Still, this whole independence deal totally blindsided me. Right when I thought things were returning to normal too. What's gonna happen to us now? It's just my luck that the city would go up in arms right when the guild activities resumed. I should go back to Armorica. Maybe you should. You find a toy, Oodles. What are you doing? Do not. Oh, careful, careful. Holy crap. Beware, Oodles, beware. Oh my god. He's. Whoa, don't attack me, bud. What the heck? I don't know where you put your toy. You were playing with it, you lost it. It's not here. You get it stuck under the leg of the chair. Alright, Oodles. You got aggro. Alright, let me help you find your toy. Hang on, chat. Where'd you put it? I don't see it anywhere, buddy. It's up there. Oh, look. Yeah, go look up there. I need a tank. I do. Okay, I'm back. Oodles is out the room, but he'll shove my door just like that, and he's back. I don't know where you put your toy, bud. That's on you. Maybe I should go back to Armorica. Ow! What the freak? He's attacking my foot. I don't know where your toy is. Don't attack me. You lost it. I need a healer. I'm not even any of the roles. I am not one of the Holy Trinity. I am neither a DPS tank or healer. I'm just here to take damage. I'm a guest character. I'm just a burden. The raid boss. I'm an NPC. No! So the state's independent now, huh? Crossbell's bad blood with Araboni almost mirrored our own with the Imperial Fishing Club. It was fated to be. Yes, hi Oodles. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm part of an escort quest. I hate escort quests. Oodles, Please let me keep the door closed. I want to let I want to let my gram nap. So let my gram nap, okay? If I'm loud, I'll wake her up. Wow, President Croix sure is bold. I get where he's coming from, but I can't help but be anxious over how Crossbell's gonna come up out of all this. Let's hope I don't fall to 0 HP. Doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. That's the warning that my HP is low. Doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Yes, I'll let you out, bud. There you go. Out you go. And in like 30 seconds, he'll push the door open again. I am the Grandmaster. But don't tell anyone. I'm sure Mr. Croix was also unable to accept things for how they appeared. Crossbell's been the victim of so many injustices, so many tragedies that we could only force ourselves to turn a blind eye to. Even my husband was. Pardon? Sorry, ignore me. Oh. Yeah, I want to learn the full story of what is his name? It's on the Father Seeker. His name is on one of the stones. Papa Seeker. Good pizza. Water. I have to say, this new defense force doesn't seem to be nearly as friendly as the CGF was. Nope. Even those new uniforms look so stiff and formal. I'm much more partial to the ones they wore back when my husband was alive. Yeah. I agree. Screw this new uniform. I hate this new uniform. I'm scheduled to leave Crossbell today, as I didn't have much time to pack. I couldn't fit this book anywhere. You can take it if you would like. Yay! Chapter 11 of the thing. The trades. He's leaving. Crossbell Station will be congested beyond belief. So I'd better hurry. It's already congested, according to the people there. Look at us. Marcy? Marcy. What? Are you attacking me again? Alright, Widows. Later. My only wish is for Crossbell to be peaceful, a peaceful place again. As long as my family is safe, that's all I could ever ask for. By now, Haraboni and Calvard must be thoroughly provoked. I can only imagine the danger Crossbell might face soon. But no matter what happens, I'll protect my family with my life. Mr. Marcy is leaving Crossbell today. I'm going to miss him. Yeah. 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 Something like that. Hello, Serena. Sister to Azul. Older sister to Yugit. I've heard rumors of those so-called inexplicable incidents the president mentioned in his speech. Yes, hi again, Oodles. You just can't forget that you lost your toy in here, huh? Don't worry, I'll give you some attention once the stream is over. Don't you worry your little butt off. I'm gonna close the door now, and then you're gonna try and escape. One track mind. He lives for one thing and one thing only. Pounce kill. Kill Team Oodles. Oh, you're laying down now? Okay. Turns out Araboni and Calvard were the ones behind them. Really puts the fear of Idios in you. Fear of Idios. Are you afraid of Idios? Everyone accepting what Dieter Croix said is fact is kind of crazy. They're manipulated. Mob mentality. When I imagine you get a Rizal getting caught up in one of those inexplicable incidents the president spoke about, it just makes me even more convinced that independence is the way to go. Bad. What's an independent? That's what everyone's saying Crossbell is now. I wish I could ask Sister Marble. She'd probably know. Just go to the chapel. You don't know, Dieter makes a good point. He's pretty sharp. He's a sharp guy. He's pretty smart. Ooh, wow, that cleared out fast. Land for sale. Crossbell City Urban Development Division. All ready for sale. Guys, where's the SSS? Do you see them? Where are they? I don't see them anywhere. They're dead? This isn't good. Where'd they go? Where are they? Can you see them? This is where you put a red arrow on screen and a Mr. Beast thumbnail. Oh, what's that? Is that Tio? There they are. There's the SSS. They were so scared about what's going on that they just... I like that I can open that. They're alive? I thought they were dead for a second there. They were just hiding behind the harbor. The pier. They just got a little scared. They're just a little afraid, you know. What's the short way there? You won't believe number 69. They're just a little shy. They just didn't want to say hi yet, but there they are. Look at them. Here, I'll let y'all bud. And who knows where you put your toy? I really don't know. Oh! That's a quest I have for the day. That's like the only quest I have for the day. Yeah. Pizza! Already? There is a note with a simple recipe attached to the pizza box. We have 1, 2, 3 missing now. Alright, let's make this. Who's bad? Who? Okay, let's have Lloyd do it. Quattro cheese pizza! Quattro pomodoro pizza. CP95. That's poggers. CP60 is even more poggers, but the 75. Holy cow moly. Ah, crud. This isn't gonna work either. What if I try this key? I'm not sure I've ever seen him this engaged in a task. That's the most Wisconsin pizza. 4 cheeses? Yeah. And it could have more. What are you doing, Yana? Huh? Where are you, Oodles? Oh, okay, I'll let you out. Yeah, bud. Gosh darn it, Oodles. Go on. Door's open. Get your butt out of here. What? What, you want to pull my foot towards you? You gonna bite it? Huh? Oh, it's you. Something caught my eye, so I've been looking into it a little, is all. Figured I'd run an analysis, but I guess I got too into it. This one's a real doozy. Consider yourselves lucky you get to witness the great genius Iona's Sacred at work. Who? Sure. Whatever you say. By the way, Iona, did you catch the speech earlier? Huh? Oh, you mean about Croix naming himself president or whatever? I mean, yeah, I managed to tune in using the terminal, but honestly, I don't really care about it one way or another. Anyways, if you guys are done here, can you beat it already? Kinda in the middle of something. Well, you tried. Little dude doesn't care about a dang thing outside of cyberspace, as usual. Thought Iona was dead. He's uploading himself into the mainframe. Oodles, I'll be back in 2 minutes to do it all over again. Yep, that's basically it. Insolence is one of Iona's many bad habits. I'll see to it that he receives a thorough chastising for it later. To try to go easy on him. We've bothered him enough for one day. Let's just come back some other time. We've bothered him enough? Is that really what you think, Lloyd? Okay, then. What if we try this? Ah, come on! You've got to be kidding me! Oh, fine, if that's how you want to play it. Oh. There he goes, speeding down the data superhighway. Let's try bothering him some other time. So Lloyd is all for bothering him, just not right now. Alright, I guess I'll do this fight. I do like myself some DP. Exterminate! Ba, 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 ba. Why didn't Dieter just get his swanky new CDF to do this fight? Honestly, a good question. Why? Why not? I'm upset. Dieter Croix should be here. Himself. He could do it himself. And he's got all of the CPD. I mean, he probably... Wait a second. No, wait. Jen. I mean, we are the CDF. Jen, he did get us to do it. We are the CDF. A guardian golem brought to life through orbital technology obeys orders without question. Yes. Alright, Lloyd, get in there. Do your thing. Your badge says CPD. They just haven't updated our uniform. Surprising, right? Wait! Wait! No! What are you doing? None of these people are Lloyd! My jacket says CSPD. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. Please go after Lloyd. Why are you not going after Lloyd? Hi, Udas. This is not good. Why are you not going after Lloyd? What is this? Hi, Udas. Aw, you want some pets? There you go, bud. Not only did he not go after Lloyd, he walked out the AoE too. It is bizarre what these people think they're up to. Please, go after Lloyd. What are you doing? This is crazy. Can only imagine me playing XCOM. What would you expect to happen out of it? What kind of gameplay are you thinking? Bada 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 bada. Ba-da ba da ba. Va-na-na-na. Va-na-na-na. Va-na-na-na-na-na-na. Va-na-na-na-na-na-na. I don't want to clear that fog. You think I'd be too afraid to pop pods? You think I'm too afraid to run into the fog of war? Probably true. I'd worry about all those aliens. Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba. You're always going, I shouldn't have done that. Quick. Ow! 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 What the heck? Woodles! All of a sudden, he's just... Woodles has mounted my foot and is mauling it. I guess that's his way of letting me know that he's ready to leave my room. Nom food. Sniffa. Were they all the same? I'll have to check after this fight. Were they all the same? They were all divine delphs? I didn't have to scan each individual one. I sure hope not. Hoodles hit his enraged phase. They were? Okay, okay. Oh, the same? Perfect. And does it feel empty in here? Or is it just me? One Eschaton from Tio. I didn't even get a combo craft book. Eschaton. Oh, one I don't have. Not yet. Miss Wanigan was in the party? Alright. What did I get? Shackle? What does that do? Enemies attacked on the field are slowed. On the field. It'd be good if I needed to... If I needed some specific... quartz for a build. I caught that it said the field. First time I've ever realized, and... the first time I've ever realized that it said only caught in the only for in the field. Yes. Every other time I'm like, man, I swear it's like once every couple of streams I look at Ingenuity or the other one and I'm like, man, this is such a great item. What the heck? Or what are the other ones? I don't know. But then you guys have to always tell me that no Frost. No, Frost, it's only in the field that this is effective. And I reread it and like, oh. I somehow always forget. Sure, the announcement caught me off guard, but unless we stand up for ourselves, Bonnie and Calvard will just keep pushing us around. That's why President Croix has my fullest support. As long as we have Secretary McLean, there's no fight we can't win. Ingenuity is good, you should put it on all characters. I'm definitely anxious, but President Croix still has my fullest support. Ingenuity is like good for times where you don't want to use resources and you're in a dungeon and can't go to your car. Blocked off. Restricted area. Danger ahead. Do not enter. Is this a fishing shop? B&D? Looks like fishing tackle. It's for the marathon, which is why you take it. Yeah. having it along with you. Holy moly, they just have, oh, bro, look at this, what is this? I think they need, bro, I think they need to freaking, they need to get someone. They need to hire a graphic artist. Oh my god, it's so good. They literally just pasted a D over the G. Crossbow Quick Force. Graphic design. Yeah, look at this. They just painted over it. They didn't even paint. I guess this isn't paint, this is metal, huh? The rest of it. So the G, they can't just paint green over it. I mean, they could, but it wouldn't look good because this is metal and not. It's a detail. Oh yeah, it's part of the Falcom's detail, chat. It's part of Falcom detail. Write it down, write it down. You know, I actually should. I actually should write it. It's in my notes. It's just gonna be, I'm gonna write CGF, and then I'm gonna write a D over the G. That's my notes. Oh wait, hang on. I can make it look better. C. G. F. And then I put a D. Brilliant! CQF. Close quarter frosting. Close quarter frost. Just get a little of that CQF chat. Hey, how's it going? Meh. 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 Oh, the dress was plain foolish. Croix may have everybody else fooled, but not Quinn! No, siree, I like Quinn. I used to think he was just a grumpy old man. CGF, therefore CDF. Oh man, I can't believe they're falling for Joachim Gunter's cult. He's manipulating them from beyond the grave. State independence this, defense force that. Does he honestly believe we can fend off the threat of two major powers that easily? Oh, why do you above? It doesn't matter what happens to a worthless old man like me. But please save my granddaughter, Almisa. She deserves more than this. CDF to CGF. D, therefore G. Oh my god. Alright. Get the Microsoft Sam voice. The autonomous voice. And we have to make a YouTube video where we connect one thing through another thing through very obscure, weird math and other connections. Like, defense, therefore, guardian! Oh my lord. It's been a great stream for clips. Well, you think so? I'm glad. CQF. Grandpa told me that this war could lead to a war. Oh, right, I read that wrong. Whatever. It's so scary. I hate it. I'm right there with you. Let's see what this guy has to say. None of the soldiers have names. Where's Kate? War could lead to a war. Sounds like from Civ Politics. You always gotta be thinking ahead, at least like 10 turns. I remember my very first game of Civ. It was my very first game. I was being taught how to play, and I was playing with a group of 5 friends. And one of my friends ruthlessly attacked me, a peaceful state who was figuring out how the game works, with like 5 or 6 like armies, and I had one little town. And I barely had expanded my territory. Just ran me over. Like hazing almost. Just like Gandhi did. Yeah, Gandhi is so anti-war that he went negative and it rolled around and now he uses nukes. Which Civ game? 5, I think. 5 is the one that was out for so long before a few years ago, right? Wanna play? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe one day. We might be able to convince me. What can I say? Wearing this uniform makes me feel battle ready and focused. I wonder if it's enchanted. Show you your Trails mod? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we could play a Trails modded... All of us could play a Trails modded Civ game. I want to play Liberal. I don't want to play Crossbell. Being a Crossbell... Owning Crossbell does not seem like a good time. When you play Liberal, are you Queen Alicia or are you Chloe? I'm ready to give my my all for the independent state of Crossbell. I've had a lot of oh, Bishop. Oh, hi, Bishop. What the heck? What did you get here? Duke Duden. Oh, that's great. I've had a lot of deliveries since they started halting the trains this morning. But you know, I wonder what's going to happen to Crossbell if this keeps up. That's a lot more important than some lousy job, isn't it? There's only 3 from what you know of. Chloe's Liberal, Osborne's Arabonia, and Redacted's Arabonia. Okay. Multiple Arabonias. I need Dieter Croix, President Dieter Croix Crossbell. That seems like probably a very powerful military-based government. So it's come to this. I'm prepared for whatever happens next. Times like these call for pushing forward, not backward! Here with his CQF, his Close Quarter Frost Army. We had a bit of a scare when a CDF soldier stopped by this morning. The referendum was only a week ago. Everything's changing so quickly and not for the better. We've gone out of the frying pan and into the fire, as it were. I bet they're gonna start censoring media. Looking around town, public approval for the president seems just as high as it was when he was a mayor. Frankly, though, I'm still unconvinced. Crossbell's future has never been so uncertain. You want the mod, the Dieter Croix with the Close Quarter Frost. Frost has entered your zip code. Your postal code area. And it's closing fast. I don't know why. I had to take a drink of water in the middle of whatever bit I was going for, and now it's ruined. I give up. Hey, gang. You all saw the president's address, right? Yeah, thanks for contacting us about it. What did the CNS plan to do now? Wait, that was a real solid you did for us there, Grace. Yeah, letting us know what was happening. I'll cover the story, at the very least. We'll try to question the defense force and see if we can squeeze out any details out of them. I think, honestly, it's really sad that Noelle left us, but having someone on the inside to tell us what's actually going on when we finally get to see her again is going to be so useful. We'll want to hear what the citizens have to say about all of this, too. Then there's getting in touch with the foreign press to see how the news is being received everywhere else. Our international transceiver upstairs is going to be burning up the lines. Only she wasn't dead, that's true. Understandably so. You two have a long day ahead of you. What don't we? Or when don't we? I'm sure it's no walk in the park for you either, so let's give it everything we've got. Definitely. Of course. And good luck with the CDF, Grace. Try not to tick them off too much. All right, Ryans. Keep working on those negotiations with the Defense Force. Make sure you contact me the second anything happens. She's dead? How am I gonna see her again? I'll bring flowers to her grave. The CDF will tell me where her grave is. I would hope, at least. What the heck's going on? Just like that, we're independent? Things are happening way too fast. Can't expect this is gonna end well. Still, the damage is done. Raising a stink about it won't change that. Think she wants a back massage? Oh, I'll go and give her one then. Now that we're in this mess, we better prepare for the worst. Might be a war correspondent by the end of the week. It's really scary. War could happen. Yes, no worry, trio. I've been asking for war since Sky 1, thinking war is coming, war is coming. And then Erebonia marched on the borders of Libro, and I was like, oh my god, war is happening. That's not a good thing. And then it didn't happen. I was like, oh, what a relief. So when's the war gonna happen? And now here we are. The war's gonna happen. Alright, chat, here we go. Admin district, find a place. TV. That was one heck of a speech. I never expected Croix to go from mayor to our very first president. Not to mention all those bold statements he made against Erebonia and Calvard. If they've been feuding in secret within our state, do you suppose that accident back then had something to do with it? Back then? Which one? Independence! Independence! Dance, dance, dance! Do the stanky leg. Down with Erebonia and Calvard! Oh, that guy's into it. When was the last time anyone ever stood up for Crossbow like that? Compared to President Croix, our Diet members are all a pack of domesticated dogs! Sure, a few of them were on the more upstanding side, like Speaker McDowell. But we have never had a leader this powerful before! And not only that, but he's appointed Crossbow's very own guardian, Harios McLean, as Secretary of Defense. I can't think of a single person better suited to be at the helm of our state's protection. Now we'll have nothing to fear. Our independence may not be a pipe dream after all. I'm sure everything will be fine as long as we have leave it to Mayor, no, President Croix. Yeah, with him as our leader, we don't have to be afraid of Erebonia or Calvard. Thank you, President Croix. You're our hero, President Croix. 3 cheers for President Croix! Hooray, Croix! Hooray for independence! Hooray, we're going back! Hooray for President Croix! Hooray, even the CDF don't know what's going on. The only thing we have to be afraid of is being afraid. Dieter Justice Man. That's his actual like statement, basically. He says, we are afraid of being afraid. We were afraid of being afraid of thinking about how afraid we were. Of looking at the things that we were afraid of that Erebonia and Calvard were doing. But now we no longer need to be afraid of being afraid of being afraid of it. He's gonna headbutt the railway cannon shells according to them then. He is going to headbutt the railway cannon shells and send them back where they came. Oh, this is getting out of control. It's not as though I can't understand how they feel, though. It's just like the Star Trek Voyager about fear. Which one was that? I just saw the episode the last time that we see species 8472 on the space station where they are training to infiltrate the Federation. Hey, wait, Star Trek, this is Trails. Come on, Frost, stay focused. Trouble is bound to follow if they become overly zealous. Well, I'm sure the defense force there will have things under control in no time. That's your vet? No problem, no problem. No, not you. It's my fault. Anyway, we should go. That's a lot of people to talk to. I'll get back to them. That's a lot of people. I don't want to do it yet. Hey, Miles. What do you think about independence? You want to imagine Dieter with a President Kennedy voice? I'm trying to remember... My reference for how that president sounds is Black Ops Zombies. Yeah, exactly, Jen. I got a lump in my throat. Oh, Lord! You caught Mayor Croix's speech, right? I couldn't believe what I was hearing, especially about the new defense force. Yeah, I don't think anyone saw that coming. We're in the process of getting more info. For now, stay put and stay alert. No one knows what could happen next. Yeah, that's probably for the best. When life gets you into a tizzy, the first thing you should do is slow down and think. I don't know what this new situation will mean for your squad, Lloyd, but good luck. Thanks, Uncle Miles. Wait a second. I'm good. For some reason, I thought about Uncle Ben from Spider-Man yelling very distorted Squid Games. Wait! Where's Novas? The what? Here, let me look it up. Here we go. Here we go. I got it for you guys. Where's the game audio? Here we are. That's what I wanted to show you. That's a very short clip. Help? I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was so shocked by Miss Croix's address. It's almost too much to believe. Eraboni and Colvard never spared a thought for how secret feuds would affect us. Is independence the only way to ensure our children will have a better future? I'm sure there are plenty of other avenues to take. Hey, Mom. What are all those people yelling about outside? So, now we're the independent state of Crossbell. This may finally be the point of no return. I'm anxious about how the two major powers will respond to the announcement. I'm confused. Where is Novas? Was he not a native Crossbellan and therefore he left? What is he doing, my man? They showing Independence or something. Do the Independence. Wow, there's... It's up and running already? What? I get that everyone's excited, but it's almost scary how eager they sound. It's been a week. Yeah, but... They work fast! Alright, okay. I guess it looks like a lot of things can... It looks pretty modular. Besides the front, which, you know, the sides and everything, looks like they could just bolt on some more metal pieces. This crowd's getting a little out of hand. Better move the screen cars out of the street ASAP. It might damage your big, expensive televisions. Listen to that crowd. I don't think I've ever seen the people get this intense. Yeah, this is what everyone was secretly hoping for, deep down. I don't know. Now this is a day worth celebrating! President Croix has made a wise and excellent decision. This is sure to go down as the greatest moment in Crossbell in history. Adios above, hear my prayer. Guide Crossbell into the future. Nah, Dieter Croix is guiding us into the future. Why are you asking Adios for? Bring it on, Arabonia! Do your worst, Calvard! We'll take you on anytime, anywhere! I don't see you in a uniform holding a gun. Are you gonna do that? Come on now, you kids get in on this too. No. 3 cheers for Crossbell's independence. No. The president's address was astounding. Brighter days are ahead for our state. What if it's a rainy day in Crossbell? With Arius McLean as our Secretary of Defense, no one can challenge our independence. Maybe. Arius McLean's pretty strong. That one has a little basis to it. 3 cheers, Odo 2. 3 cheers for President Croix. And down with Arabodian Calvard. Liberal could challenge it? Probably. You're just gonna headbutt them all. Hi, Oodles. It's been about 10 minutes. Took a long time to come back this time. Here's some pets. Where'd you go? Where are you? I don't know where you are. Are you here between my legs? Okay. Maybe my store should hold an independent celebration sale soon. Where are you, Oodles? Everyone's having so much fun. Yeah, fun. Listen. Listen, lady. I've been asking for a long time, and maybe I never meant it all those times, but now, with Crossbell's independence, now is when I really need a brochure. Please, hand one to me. The cheers outside are so loud that you can hear them clearly. Ow, Oodles. From here. It's almost scary in a way, but I can't quite put my finger on why. Because they're not themselves. They're hysterical. They've lost their mind. Oodle's a bit aggressive today. He seems to be. Crossbell is now independent, and our first president has assumed office. It's only a matter of time before the entire government is restructured. Hectic days are ahead of us. What if we christened in front of the Crossbell Independence signing? JK and Les. I love that meme. Well, they still have the CPD uniform. Rebecca's still wearing the CPD uniform, at least. Oh, hello, everyone. Huh? You'll be the special support section, correct? Uh-oh, I shouldn't have come here. He's gonna force me into a uniform. As I'm sure you've heard by now, the CPD is being restructured into a branch of the Crossbell Defense Force. There's currently a meeting taking place on the 2nd floor to outline the system to each of the section's section chiefs. We ask that you return to your base of operations and remain there until further instructions arrive. Oh my god. They are deciding the fate of the SSS. Ha! You can't follow me around Crossbell and tell me what to do. Sure. You're still free to move about this first floor, but please refrain from causing a disturbance. Ellie, give me your gun. I'm gonna cause a disturbance. If your actions are deemed suspicious, we will not hesitate to take you into custody. Wow! Understood. They're being awfully coercive. Yeah, don't think any of the others down here are fixing to cross them. I'm sure you've heard by now, the CPD is being restructured into a branch of the Crossbelt Defense Force. Currently meeting taking place. Okay. Wow, so mean. Men from the Guardian, excuse me, Defense Force suddenly stormed in here this morning and ordered us to remain on standby. It was also sudden and confusing. I'm still not sure what we should be doing. Seems like a very normal, well-just response to people walking in. Totally. Make a ruckus and you shall be arrested. That's what Oodles tells me every time I walk into to my house. Then he bites me and then asks me to pet him. Suppose all I can really do is wait for the meeting with the higher-ups to conclude. Wait, Rebecca, wait. Let me do the stuff. Okay, good thing I don't have a thing right now. Screw around and find out. CDF probably Randy try me. Randy is a CGF alumni. He could destroy them. I guess he's a Red Constellation alumni. Could be the leader of the Red Constellations. He's pretty strong. Hello? Kate? Kate! Kate! I'll talk to you in a second, Kate. The chicken pot pie survived the Red Constellation? Somehow. This is surprising. This is probably hard as a rock by now. It's probably a fossil, honestly. I thought we could finally take a break after HQ was repaired. Now we're being absorbed in the Defense Force? Does that make me a soldier? And they just expect me to accept that? It's a brick now. It's gonna get dug up in 1,000 years. The remnants of a war-torn crossbow. Well, at least the CPD isn't taking this well. How can they just absorb us into the Defense Force without any prior notice? Yeah, I don't know how the politics are structured around the Crossbow Police Force. Longest day time capsule. Longest year at this point. You didn't hear it from me, but this reeks of tyranny. What the heck is going on here? Okay. Surprisingly, I'm surprised, but happy. The most contention and the most worry is coming from the people of the Crossbow Police Department. There are people worried about this. Go to open a new tab and you close the stream. Hey, it happens to the best of us. That X button is really close to the plus button. Baby! Oh, she's a keeper, chat. Kate is a keeper. It took us quite a while to find Kate and see her portrait after I installed it after she disappeared before, she left before the pageant. And now we get to see her. She's beautiful. Short hair. Amazing. Hey, Lloyd. Real fine pickle we're all in this time, huh? Has the SSS been briefed already? No, not yet. We're waiting for the chief to call and give us the details. Same goes for all of us in the Metropolitan Division. They say we'll be getting an official notification after their meeting. But that doesn't make me any less on edge. Honestly, I can't even begin to guess what's going to happen. I guess all we can do for now is let things take their course. It does look like you're still operating on your own terms, though. I don't know if that's the best idea, but be careful not to draw the attention of the Defense Force all the same. We know. Thanks, friends. The President's speech this morning. It was almost like a declaration of war on the entire continent. Sure, the Defense Force's new uniforms are snazzy, but how are we supposed to stand up to Arabonia and Calvard? I need to talk to Kate again. Hi, Kate. You're gorgeous. It feels like we're... It feels like we're still living out of some kind of bad dream. Can't even begin to guess what'll happen next. Bye, Kate. It was good seeing you. Access to the elevators currently prohibited. All personnel are to await further orders in the conference room down the hall. I'm not going to wait in the conference hall. Get wrecked, nerds. In fact, I'm going to go up to the Orcus Tower and raid it. I'm now a mercenary group. Oh, we're going to get kicked back. Look over there. What do you see, Lloyd? Is it a bunch of armored cars? Yeah. Oh, yeah, with cannons. Raid Orbital Legends. They're not going to let me pass, are they? They stationed guys from the CDF? Cannons, yeah. Yeah, they got cannons now. They've had an armored car with a cannon stationed or like in storage for the longest time, but now they are actually bringing them out and using them. Oh, they didn't have the D over the G? Oh, maybe I wasn't paying attention. They stationed guys from the CDF in front of the tower, eh? And not just a few of them. This is where Uncle Dieter made his Declaration of Independence. This increase in security is no surprise. It was the one that the old commander lost the keys to? Yep. The one that we had to run around and find the keys for Mireille. Is that you, Randy? A named CDF! Yo, Carter. Didn't even recognize you there, all decked out in white. So, they transfer you here to from Bellegarde? Where is Mireille? Where's Mireille? Where is Noelle? Oh, how is Mireille? Yeah, how is Mireille? How is Noelle? And what does Bales think about this? Miss Sonia Bales. So, they transferred you here from Bellegarde? Yeah, they had me move. They had to move some of us from the border gates to guard the president's address. Loggins is patrolling somewhere around here too. Cool, cool. He was one of Randy's colleagues, right? Yes, I believe they were friends during his time with the CGF. They've been pretty hectic since all of this went down. The guardsmen were all pretty surprised when we were told to put on these new uniforms. Oh, really? I know what you mean. We had no idea this was coming down the pipes either. They're looking pretty sleek, though. Almost like this has all been in the works for a while. Yeah, I'm sure the president has been looking forward to this day. The Defense Force is hoping to get some equipment upgrades, too. So we gotta buckle down and prove we deserve it. Huh. Right. The Defense Force soldiers seem to be in favor of this turn of events. They've been asking to be able to upgrade their power, their resources for a long time. Attack of the Clones vibes? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're gonna turn on us. The CGF had always lacked things most armed forces would have. It's only natural for them to welcome these changes from their perspective. Oh, and in case you hadn't heard, the Defense Force is shaking up the structure of command to be more like other armies on the continent. All current ranks are carrying over, but our day-to-day operations are going to be a lot stricter, like a proper military. I know you were pretty lax about using ranks back in the day, but I don't think that would fly now. Does he mean the SSS? Yeah, thanks for the heads up. Does he mean the SSS are gonna have to use ranks and stuff? I guess if we're gonna be part of the CDF. I wonder if Mireille will give me an earful for not calling her second lieutenant next time I see her. Not that I already haven't been. Guess some things never change. Is getting under her skin all you can think about? Yeah, I don't think you'll have to worry about that anymore. Uh-oh! Oh! 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 Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You said ranks are carrying over, so she'd still be a second lieutenant, wouldn't she? That's not what I mean. Tell us. There's something you should know, Randy. Mireille. Mireille, Noelle, Bales. There are people in the CDF who see what's happening and are not for it. Noelle's coming back, boys. Boys, we're in. Noelle is coming back one day. Carter! Watch what you say to outsiders! Yes, sir! Sorry, Randy. I'll have to give you the details some other time. If you don't find out before then, that is. Not sure what's going on, but my bad. Didn't mean to get you chewed out. Oh, good. Don't worry about it. Reminds me, isn't the police being, going to be folded into the defense force, too? We'll be wearing the same uniform again in the near future. How about that? I don't wanna. That's one more thing to worry about. We should excuse ourselves. Yeah, let's go. By let's go, you mean let's go. Oh, never mind. Not gonna let me do that. Gosh darn. Things are getting scary. I really want to go see Mireille. And Noelle. Noelle. I want to see Noelle. I'd like to see Noelle. I want to see Noelle, please. I want to see Noelle now. Noelle, please. Take me there. This is the worst timeline. Computer, show me Noelle. Wonder what Yuna is up to? I don't know. Something you would know, though. Something in Arabonia, probably. Alright. You actually don't? Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I think we've done everything. We've spoken with every NPC. Double check. We were Station Street. We were downtown. We were East Street. We were Central Square. We were West Street. We were the Residential District. We were at the Cathedral. Entertainment District, Admin District, and we visited the Orcus Tower. IBC is closed up. All right. It's time to go in the Racer Guild. Hi. Pardon us. Sorry if we're interrupting. We were the CPD's SSS, but now not sure. Yeah, what are we gonna be now? Ooh, Beyond the Paradise of Lies. One of the suspenseful songs. We are the people's SSS now. We have broken away from the CDF. We are no longer a state-sanctioned organization. We have super secret soldiers. I don't know about that. We are collabing with the Bracer Guild for a stream. 4Z people! 4 crossbow! Are you doing that one meme with the guy who raises the flag and he has spiky hair and he's, you know, the We're for the people. We are for the people. We can stand for two things. Well, look who the cat dragged in. Oh, hey there, SSS. Whew, make way, thank you. Sheesh, if you guys clenched any harder, you'd snap yourselves in two. I say abridged? Oh, I don't remember any major quotes from it. Normally, I'd tell you to mind your own dang business. But there's no denying it today. Why would Arios just up and leave us? I'm still in shock. Never once did I expect he'd do something like this. I suppose the only real hint was that he'd been visiting Orcus Tower more frequently lately. Right. Oh, right. I thought he was just going there to discuss the guild's game plans for the future. Instead, he was off rubbing elbows and shaking hands with his employer-to-be. Actually, that's what we came here to talk about. Is Ario still considered a member of the guild? No. He suddenly handed in his resignation last night, along with his bracer badge. So weird. In typical Ario's fashion, he finished up all his requests just prior. He even included an outline of how the guild should proceed going forward. Wait, that's actually... Wait, no, that is Ario's. If it was Sussy Ario's, he wouldn't have done the outline. He wouldn't have finished up his requests. As prepared as ever. Arios did always seem to be a methodical man. But it's still sussy what he's doing. Why is he doing what he's doing? Still, his resignation without notice is more than just a minor convenience for us. What's more, he's been instated as the State Secretary of Defense, the Commander-in-Chief of the newly formed Crossbow Defense Force. He's kind of like a budget Cassius Bright now. It terrifies me to think of what Herabonia's response to this will be. Quabrian possibly sussy? Oh yeah, for sure. Dieter Croix is sus. Arios is sus. The CDF is sus. Bales is not sus. She just feels like she was forced into it. We just have to actually talk to her about it. Especially considering the message the government sent them by freezing their international assets. Right. Halvard's reaction will be no less frightening. I can be sure of that. Still, it's not like I don't understand the way Arios feels about all of this. Scott? What's that supposed to mean? Well, cross-spelling blood runs through my veins, just like his. Those inexplicable incidents mentioned in the address used to happen several times a year. That much is for a fact. I don't know what the truth is, but deep down, every citizen in the state suspects the Empire or the Republic is behind them. Well, to be fair, there haven't been any accidents like that in some time. I think the last was 5 years ago. The one Shizuku and Saya, Arios' wife, were caught up in cryptids. By accident? Do you mean the truck explosion from half a decade ago? The prevailing theory is that the orbital engine malfunctioned, igniting flammable cargo on board. But it never did sit right. As a result of the accident, poor Saya lost her life, and little Shizuku her sight. So that's how it happened, huh? We have heard small portions of the story already, but the entirety of it is hard to take in. That must be why Arios quit the CPD and took up the supporting gauntlet. Blah. I'm burping a lot. Need some water. Sounds familiar? What does? The bois? Supporting gauntlet? Huh? I've come Leaving a job to be a bracer because of losing a wife and left with a daughter. Oh, yeah, Cassie's right. Also, potentially as a result of Arabonia. You know? I've come to know Arios quite well since he joined the guild. And yet he never mentioned a word about the incident. Must have been weighing on him all these years. Taking that into account, I can see why he accepted such an important position. Michelle? Forgive me for asking, but... Hi, Oodles. How are you today? Forgive me for asking, but hi, Oodles. How are you today? But have you noticed anything suspicious about Arios' schedule up until now? Huh? What do you mean, Lloyd? Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Force. Heavy responsibility like that isn't the sort of thing you just agree to on a whim. Wouldn't it make more sense if he had been laying the groundwork with Mayor, or rather, President Croix this entire time? This could go back further than we realize. The last few weeks, maybe even more. Michelle? That sigh. Are you saying he's right? It's true that there were occasional conflicts of location in his reports. I figured they were just human error, considering the absurd number of requests he was handling. But now that I think about it, he isn't the type to make those kinds of mistakes so carelessly. So, each of those times he was actually meeting with President Croix? That's a pretty safe assumption at this point. Honestly, Lloyd, your detective skills are so on the nose, it's almost scary. Thanks, though I'm sorry if I'm putting Arios in a bad light here. But while I'm at it, I may as well ask you another point-blank question. It's about the discrepancies between Arios' schedule and the locations he reported. Do you remember any instances of that from more than half a year ago? Forgive me for asking. Why that far back? Wouldn't that be even earlier than when Mr. Croix became mayor? Yeah, but he wanted to become mayor for a long time prior, I'm sure. His great old justice speech to us. Well, I doubt my memory is that good, but you must have documentation. Oh, you know, there was this one time. When exactly? It was the final day of the anniversary festival. Yeah. He was supposed to travel to Rimaferia on official guild business. But he suddenly cancelled at the last second, and he didn't even bother to notify us. Oh, really? I pressed him on the issue once. I finally caught wind of it, but all he told me was that he'd been too busy to make a report. Why do you ask, though? Do you think it could be related? I don't know about that. Yeah, the anniversary festival is probably the busiest time of the year for us. It'd be perfectly understandable to overlook a single report. The last day of the anniversary festival. Ah, yes, what a day it was. You screenshotted the bracer schedule that day, and he was indeed listed as going to Rimaferia? Yeah. That was the day of the auction. The day we found Kia. You think the two are connected? I don't know yet, but my gut is telling me they are. We've been so busy that we've let too many fine details pass us by. Sergei! Oh no, he's gonna deliver the CDF's final judgment upon us. We're gonna have to be wearing icky uniforms soon. Sorry, I have to take this. Crossbow Police Department Special Support set. You can't say Crossbow Police Department anymore, Lloyd. Huh? What? Young? Lecter! Lecter! Is that Lecter? Lecter! I was wondering earlier this stream. Huh? Don't you mean Crossbow Defense Force Special Support Section? Is this who I think it is? How could the mystery man on the phone possibly be? Guess right, and you could win yourself our grand prize. A shiny, brand new! I've had enough of your pointless shenanigans. What are you doing back in Crossbow? Aw, don't be like that. I thought we were pals. I know things have been going off the rails, but you can spare some time to chat in person, can't you? I'm sure it'll be worth your while. Fine. Where do you want to meet? How about Crimson & Co., a.k.a. the former Ravash compound? Let's rendezvous at the Don's old office. The basement, then. Got it. See you there, buddy. Was that Chow? Has he come out of hiding? Nope. He did contact us last time after Randy went missing. Wait, seriously? Nope. It's not Chow. But yeah, he did contact us. It wasn't him. It was Captain Arundel of the Imperial Army. What? Him again. You were right to ask what he is doing coming back to Crossbell. Nothing good, that's for sure. He's got balls showing his face around here again. He said he wanted to speak with us about the old Ravash with us at the old Ravash compound. El Capitano Arundel. Arundel. Given his ties to the Red Constellation, we can't be too careful. Still, I think it's in our best interest to hear him out. And then the CDF is going to catch us meeting with the captain of the Imperial Army, and then we're going to be exiled. Lloyd showing a lot of respect to Lecter, calling him by his rank. A lot more respect than you would be giving him. I'm not sure what Lecter is all about. He got the, he was able to get the building and the space for the Red Constellations. I guess so. The risk is worth it. I do think we should fully prepare ourselves before going, though. You kids never slow down, do you? Sounds like you gotta have a real piece of work on your hands. Lecter Arundel of the Intelligence Division. From what I hear, he's a thorn in just about everyone's side. Even Gileath Osborne. You can always call us if you end up needing backup. Can I have you as guest party members, please? Lynn's right. We still have a debt to repay from the wetlands. Oh, we appreciate it. We'll be sure to get in touch if it comes to that. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Crossbell and blood runs through my veins too, so I get how Kralios feels. Still, I didn't think he'd resign from the guild for something like this. Can do it before time's up. I'll do it next stream. I'll be ending stream, like, probably now. I'm not gonna go see Lecter yet. We're coming up on 4 hours. I don't think I have time for it. Now that he's gone, the rest of us bracers need to pick up the slack. I wonder how Ramaferi is going to respond to Crossbow's declaration of independence. Prince Albert is a wise man, so he'll surely put what's best for his people first. I'd better touch base with St. Ursula about this. The guild is going to need to figure out how to handle the situation as well. We still owe you a debt for saving us at the wetlands. Let us know if you ever need our help, and return the favor. Join me in my party now. Uppies. Arios Dash. Oh, every bracer on standby at the same time is crazy. I won't mince words. The Empire isn't going to hold its tongue after an address like that. They're almost certainly planning to retaliate. That is, if they haven't already begun to do so. Rondo's call to the SSS pertains to that somehow. More likely than not. Yeah, Culvert is probably taking the same steps over on their end, too. And who knows where the church stands in all this. The Gralswitter are probably gonna come and deal with the more supernatural side of what's going on, which is Ouroboros's phantasmal blaze plan. Also, because the bells are artifacts, and they gotta deal with those. I heard plenty about Electar and Dell of the Intelligence Division back when I was working in Erebonia. If you already know the man, then you probably don't need me to tell you not to relax your guard around him. Hey, SSS. We still have a debt to repay, so if things get too dicey, give us a call. The guild will do what it can to help. Since both of them are saying that, I bet they actually get to show up in, like, maybe a guest fashion way. Or maybe they get to... Maybe they'll be there in some fashion. I can't believe Arios is fudging his schedule to meet with the mayor. Or president, whatever. I noticed the reports were a little funky here and there, yet I still let it happen right under my nose. He must have been hung up on that accident Saya and Shizuku were caught in all this time. Now that Crosswell has declared independence, the guild is to consider how it can mediate the situation from a neutral perspective. I'll need to talk to the bigwigs at HQ for sure. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff for tomorrow. Insane even. I agree. What is happening in Crossfell? Ready to play? We gotta play some Minecraft. It's crazy! Like, what is happening in Crossfell? Everyone's dying left and right. Everyone's dying. Hey, look, the background is Kia's time capsule. See that? Kia's time capsule is the background of this screen. Right behind me. Her stasis chamber. Oh, man. Crazy stuff. I have so much to think about again. I had a lot to think about last time into this stream, but I have even more to think about now. According to what I've heard them saying, Arios is... He is himself. He is himself, you know? And I want to hear his thoughts on this. He has been speaking with Dieter Croix for a long time to get this thing set up. But did Dieter Croix move even too fast for what Arios was thinking? I have no idea. What if Arios is the final boss? No, literally. What if not the final boss, but what if Arios is like one of the final bosses of this game? Because they showed us in the first game just how strong he is. And what's something that's really cool you can do in a story about power levels? Show you the big bad. Show you what you're striving for. And that could be Arios. I'm just throwing stuff out there, as always, though. But yeah, I still think Dieter Croix was the one who bought out the Red Constellations. What is Ouroboros's function in all of this? The Astral Code, the Phantasmal Blaze, they might be working with the Red Constellations. The bells are artifacts. They want to create a Phantasmal Blaze, a Phantasma of Crossbell, the miasma that of all the higher elements, by activating every single bell. We know that. We know from experience that a bell activated creates the higher elements in a miasma around the bell. And if all 3 bells are activated, one at the Moon Temple, one at Stargazer Tower, one at the Ancient Battlefield, where it is probably being taken back to after it was stolen out of the streets. It's going to just create an entire Phantasmal Blaze over all of Crossbell. The higher elements are everywhere. We're going to see Scott staring over the fields of Armorica, mumbling about cryptids. Feel like I'm just saying buzzwords now? Nope. For someone who doesn't know the Trails series, it definitely sounds like it. Definitely sounds like buzzwords. Turning the Crossbell dial down to Danger Crossbell. It's not Boo Crossbell anymore. It's Danger Crossbell. Yeah, for someone who doesn't know anything about Trails, it sounds like a bunch of buzzwords. Defcon Crossbell. Man, oh man. I love thinking about this stuff. To think that minute things from the previous game, minute little tiny things, have ballooned into such a large issue now in this game. Bonkers bizarre, I tell you. I talk with my hands, don't I? And with that, chat, let's look for someone to raid. I'll stop talking with my hands. It's even more fun if you ever replay the games, see all the foreshadows. Luckily, I have save data, so I can New Game Plus everything. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Let's look for someone to raid. Is there a Trails streamer that I can raid? Can't raid Jeff playing Reverie. Thanks for the head pats. Appreciate it. Coffee Cat? Ah, Legend of Heroes Sky SC. I feel like I raid Coffee Cat a lot. I should raid someone else. I tuned into her stream, and the only thing I heard was Lubed Bay. And then I clicked off. So let's find... Jen stole the redeems. Get wrecked, Popper! I appreciate it. Who are we raiding? Is there... Since I want to get on that Mario kick, is there a Mario 64 streamer? Super Mario 64. How about VTuber? Is there a Super Mario 64 VTuber? I want to play Super Mario 64. Get me one day. You'll beat Jen to it. Now let's find it. Let's raid Coffee Cat. It's Luva! Guys, we gotta see Luva! Silver Will intensifies cries. There we go. Thank you so much for watching today. Have a wonderful night, all of you. I appreciate you all. See you next stream. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da.